What's going on, Browns fans? Cleveland Browns football is back. Preseason week 1 about to get underway from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. And welcome into our live watch party for the game. Matthew Peterson here. Now I'm going to put a quick disclaimer out. Two things. One, feeling a little bit under the weather today, so ignore the voice, and if there might be a nose sniffle here and there, bear with me. Two, Producer Marsh, unable to hop in the studio tonight, so I am pressing all the ones and twos myself while talking to you guys, giving you live play-by-play updates throughout the game, everything there is to know. If you're able to watch the game on your local Channel 5 News, ABC, that's fine. You can have that on, have us on the side as well. That way you can also be a part of the Dog Pound, be a part of our community here. But if you don't live in Cleveland, you're not able to watch the game, and you want to know what's going on, you came to the right place. You came to the right live stream for it. Now, we're going to get some things going here, but first, let's start off with a simple predict the score. You know what I mean? It is that season. It is preseason. So if you have any actual hard feelings about a score prediction for this game, dial it down a little bit because it's preseason. It can't be all that crazy. Let's see how this goes. Ready? I nailed it. There we go. No, I didn't nail it. We have the... Okay, now I nailed it. Okay, now it's good for everyone. But predict the score for me. What do you guys think? It's preseason, so I'm not asking for score predictions because I care really who wins or loses. I'm kind of curious, can anyone predict it right? Because that's what preseason's all about. It's about watching player development, watching individuals grow, not so much necessarily about the team. If the third-string quarterback sucks, if Josh Rosen blows the lead in the fourth quarter, I don't that's not what I'm watching for. I want to see how players like David Bell look like, okay? Anthony Schwartz, Deshaun Watson. So predict the score. I'm going to give some shout-outs to as we move along here. John saying 31-17. Alex says 45-15. By the way, if you want to get on screen, guarantee, super chat, you're on screen. We can talk about the Brownies together. Michael saying Jags 35. I won't even get all that mad if you're like, the Jags are going to win. It's preseason, guys. Do not let this lose sleep over you. But it is football. And we have been in hibernation for a while. So it's good to actually see not just practice. Because I don't know about you guys, but when people share highlights of training camp when there's no defense on the field and it's like, oh my God, watch this throw and catch. Dude, they're pro athletes. I kind of hope they can do that. So it's going to be fun to see how everyone looks and whatnot here. Mike Dibble in the chat. Super chat MVP here at Chat Sports. 24-10 Cleveland. There we go. Tony says Browns 15. Yeah, good point, Tony. 15-12 Browns. It's preseason. You got to pick weird scores. One, they're going to be going for two. There's no ties. So, there's ties, there's no overtime. It's got to be weird score predictions here. All right, I'm going to get some other stuff ready here for everyone. But get some score predictions in. Now, we're going to run through some quick notes. The game is going to kick off in a couple of minutes, but we know the NFL sometimes likes to go at its own pace, so we're not going to lose any sleep over that. Okay. I'm thinking score-wise, though, I don't know. I'll tell you this much. Jacoby Brissett is not playing. I thought that was a bit peculiar. He has to prove something this camp, right? He has to show if Deshaun Watson's out for a considerable amount of time, I am your guy. Don't lose any sleep. So to see him be a healthy scratch, that caught me by surprise. You know what I'm saying? This was someone that has to show a lot in camp. So for him to be a healthy scratch, that was definitely not something I was expecting at all here. All right, one quick question. We're going to run through some quick things here. We do have some healthy scratches. Oh, we got a super chat from Zach. Let's go. Let's go, you. Okay, we'll get that up in a moment, Zach. But really quickly, I just want to share with everyone. We got some healthy inactives tonight we're going to peek at here and just get you guys caught up on everything like that. So we also have some injuries we're going to look at here. Let's look at the injuries first, and then I'll run through the healthy inactives before we get to kickoff. There he is. Okay. So Denzel Ward still with that foot injury. He's a no-go. Michael Woods, that was a bummer. right? I was looking forward to seeing Michael Woods play. Sean Jolly, the corner from App State, if memory serves me correct, groin, he's no-go, and Sheldon Day, also a no-go. So those 4 guys, inactive, healthy, they're on the injury list. Those are not the healthy players. Let me see if I can find the healthy players really quickly here. But there was definitely, not something you wanted to see happen in terms of, I was looking forward to see Michael Woods play. I don't know about you guys, but that was a player that I was like, he's been jumping out so far in camp. That would have been fun to see. Now, we're going to get the game up here in a moment. Marshy stepping in before he's got to bow out. So, and we'll let Marshy know that he's in the building still. MVP of the Browns Report. Our long lawn, forever producer. Okay, let's get the healthy guys here. It's not easy hosting and producing yourself. I'll tell you that much. I'm sweating like a dog. Yeah, we got to turn that fan up, too. Oh, my God. It's like 1,000. You guys don't get the lights, Okay, the game's not quite live yet, so once we get that going, then we can get – so I get to dive in my old live play-by-play. Yeah, everyone's going to enjoy that. Sick Matthew, literally sick, giving you guys my play-by-play and everything like that for – see, there's the one sniffle. Okay. All right, here we go. I did it. I'm a rocket scientist. Hold it. Wait for it. Healthy inactives. Pretty close. Jacoby Brissett, like I said. Yeah. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Amari Cooper, Joel Bitonio. Those 4 guys right there, I'm not shocked about. Myles Garrett, not shocked about. Clowney, not shocked about. John Johnson, okay, not shocked about. Greg Newsome, would have liked to have seen what he could do out of the slot, so that would have been fun to see a little bit. Anthony Walker, he was on the NFI list earlier, so he may not actually be 100% ready, and that's fine with me. Jacoby Brissett's the only guy in this list where I'm a little bit curious. Oh, here we go. Doug Peterson on the field. Can we turn this down on? But we're going to get you guys some live play-by-play and all that good stuff in just a moment. We got some Super Chats. Mike Dibble. Marsh, could you please bring me a Coors Latte? Yeah, I'm having Mars do some work right now. Okay. So let's put these Super Chats on screen here for you guys. Okay, first from Zach Schaefer. Now I got some eye contact with the dog pound here. My water cheers to you until I get my beer in here. But cheers, thank you. I've got some, vitamin C in there or whatnot. Mike Dibble, $10 Super Chat. All I have to say is thank God we have some actual football. Can't wait to see the rookies. Love your coverage. Enjoy the game. Thank you so much, Mike. Really appreciate the kind words. And you're absolutely spot on, by the way. Preseason's a lot about the rookies. Not many coaches withhold rookies from preseason games. So it'll be fun to see. We got Trace in the house right now. Get the Niners team coming on in just a moment here. Here's producer Trace. Thank you, buddy. So this is a cheers to Mike Dibble and to Zach, too. Super chatters so far today. I'm good. So let's get ready for football, guys. I'm excited here. I don't know about you guys. I am ready for some football. And with that in mind, here we go. Bingo. Football's back. Type me if you are ready for football. I think I've gotten this down now, okay? No Browns gear on, Matt. So I wish you guys could be in our company meetings. It's not that there's even a law against Browns gear on Beyond the Browns Report or anything like that. But there's just some office politics when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know. We got some big J's in here, don't be, you're covering the team. You're not in the stands. Shut up. But I'm going to have a Browns polo for week 1, NFL regular season. I'll wear it underneath this, and then Superman take that bad boy off for real football. But let's get some shout-outs. Mike's ready. Tony's ready. Hermaine's ready. Leo's ready. Rob's ready. Goodish is ready. Now, the big story, and I'm a little embarrassed that we haven't talked about it already yet. You're excited to see Deshaun Watson. I have, Twitter account, More For You Cleveland, great follow. I think put it best. That Michael Scott scene off his dinner party, you have no idea the physical toll that 3 vasectomies take on a person. snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap, right? That is how it felt with Deshaun Watson this many games. Deshaun Watson this many games. He's not going to play. He's going to play. I thought he was not going to be playing today because I expected, based on all the blue check mark reportings out there, that the NFL does not want him to suit up and play. So they will have Peter C. Harvey, the puppet guy here, right, issue a ruling so Watson does not take the field. Deshaun Watson will be taking the field soon. All right, game's coming up soon. It has not kicked off yet, don't worry. But I have only one idea. Like Brian Windhorst, I have one theory on why Deshaun Watson, or why the NFL is letting Watson play. Because I really don't buy Peter C. Harvey needing more time to come up with a decision. That just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? One, in the CBA, it says it's supposed to be an expedited process. It's been a week. I don't know what their definition of expedited is, but if you pay for expedited shipping and you got it a week later, does that feel expedited? You know what I mean? So I can only think that the NFL is like, all right, it's preseason. Deshaun could go on the field. Let's see how the public reacts, right? Are people going to be getting pitchforks out after letting him play in a preseason game? Or is the crowd going to be like, yeah, we moved on. You know, that was yesterday's news. We're on to the next topic. We're trying to cancel the next person. Makes you wonder if the NFL is going to they're going to gauge the public's reaction and then go, all right, Peter, they're actually not that pissed about it. Take a game off, right? I wouldn't say take a 0 off, but you can take a game or 2 off because at the end of the day, the NFL wants a good product. And you know what's a better product than Jacoby Brissett playing the whole season? Deshaun Watson playing some amount of games. So that's my only theory. I could be way off base. That's honestly just the best idea I got as to why Deshaun Watson, the NFL is letting him play. Okay, here we go. Kid Wilson, fake an injury. All right, here we go. What's that? Okay. Oh, good eyes. It's 0-0, everyone. It's 0-0, everyone. Oh, good eyes. Okay. Yeah. Also, quick self plug here. Follow me on Twitter at Matthew PD. I'm gonna be doing follow for follow tonight. You follow me, I'll be following you back here. All right. They are showing the Jags injury report. Laviska Shenault Jr., Christian Kirk, James Robinson. Like we talk, Devin Lloyd. That's a bit of a bummer. Because I think the fun part about the preseason is when you watch your team, say right now, of course, the Browns, play 3 other teams, you get to be reminded of like, oh yeah, I loved watching that guy in the draft process. Forgot he ended up over there. You know what I mean? It's like Devin Lloyd was awesome for Utah. But as for the Browns injury report, we went through that earlier. We'll throw that back, but it's Denzel Ward. Here it is. Ready? So these are the 4 injuries. Okay, meaning we have 10 healthy inactives, a lot of the big wigs, but these guys not suiting up due to injury. Denzel Ward, Michael Woods, Sean Jolly, and Sheldon Day. So, all right, Jags kicking off. The Browns will receive. This is already fun already. Who's going to take the kickoff back, right? Is it going to be Dearness Johnson? DPJ? I mean, with no Jakeem Grant, who does Kevin Stefanski want to see first? All right, we're about to kick off here. And Deshaun Watson takes the field first. So, here we go. Let's go Browns. Let's go Browns. Elliott Fry will kick off. And let's see who's deep for the Browns. And Cleveland Browns football is back. Fry booting it towards the middle of the end zone. And not a healthy return right there. All right, who was on the return, though? Because I couldn't even see a number. Okay. We're about to get the live scoreboard up for everyone, but Deshaun Watson has just taken the field. All right, here we go. Watson under center. First snap of Browns preseason football. Two backs in the backfield, takes it, and he's going to fake the handoff. He will hold on to it, rolling out to his left, looking over the side, and overthrows Anthony Schwartz. Not a pretty throw. He had Schwartz open at the first down marker, just too tall, and hits the ground for an incomplete pass. Deshaun Watson with a simple, that's my B, that's my B. But Anthony Schwartz getting a target on the first play of the game. I mean, last year after he was a part of Baker Mayfield's injury, he had like 5 targets, it felt like, the rest of the season. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Watson in the shotgun. Puts Bryant in motion. Takes the snap, looking to his left. Strike over the middle, incomplete. That one went through the hands of Anthony Schwartz and onto the ground. So 3rd and 10. First 2 plays going to number 10. Maybe build a bit of a connection right there. I don't know, Jim. But that's what we got here. We're going to get this live scoreboard up for you guys. We're going to take the ESPN Gamecast. If you've ever seen that before, we'll have that on screen so you can kind of like stay plugged in and whatnot here. But Watson looking on the slant. Good protection. Decent protection. Anthony Schwartz just dropped it. He was like this, and he just missed it altogether. Oh, now we got an injury too. Is that Nick Harris? I think that's Nick Harris, and he's getting a lot of medical attention right now. All right, they're going to go to commercial break here. God, injuries suck. You know what I mean? Nothing worse than, like, first play of the game, 3rd, 4th play of the game, whatever. F injuries, right? Damn. All right, when's this Gamecast going to start? Now, if you have not subscribed yet, please make sure you go ahead and do so, by the way. Because if you're looking for like a Browns YouTube channel throughout the season, you know what I mean? If you're like, all right, I'm all in on the Browns this year. If you love the Browns, make sure you subscribe. We'll go to subscriber-only chat in probably a little bit. But this is a good way. It's a good channel right here. I like to think so myself, and so do over 10,000 of you guys who have already subscribed. You're looking for a way to be tapped in for the entire Browns season, hit that subscribe button. I can't imagine this Coors is helping my cold. It's probably not the best combination right there, but that's what we got to work with at the moment. So we're going to roll with it. But make sure you subscribe. I'm going to give some shout-outs right now. DQ. Okay, that was a weird comment. Yeah, looks like it's Nick Harris who's hurt. I kind of covering the body, but it looked like Harris. Nick saying, "Let's go Browns." Deshaun Watson, we've seen a couple throws from. First one not good. Second one second one went through the hands of Anthony Schwartz with a fine throw, but he's out there. I mean, number 4 in brown and orange. The Browns were in white tops, white bottoms, by the way. So all whites here. Kevin Wilson. So the way this works, people always ask, like, why can't you put the game on? You don't think the NFL thought of that? Like, when you put the game on YouTube, YouTube's going to take our channel down. It's called illegal streaming. So can't provide that for you guys here. But what we can do is give you live play-by-play updates and whatnot and keep you tapped in. Damn it. Nick Harris is getting carted off. So now it's going to be Ethan Posick, the free agent signing from God. And Harris looks like frustrated. It's his right leg that appears to be injured. Damn it. Okay, here's the replay. What happened? He just knee kind of gets buckled. I don't even, it's not a clear, like, obvious injury. But now here's Ethan Posick, the free agent signing from Seattle. 3rd and 10 for the Browns. 3rd and 10 from their own 13-yard line. DPJ in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Johnson out of the shotgun. He's not going to get far past the line of scrimmage, taken down after a run of 4, and that's going to bring on Corey Bojorquez, the new punter for the Browns. So Josh Allen, the Jags version of that guy, makes the play, and it's a 3-and-out for the Browns. Kind of a disappointing start. It is the preseason. You don't want to see the majority of your starters that do play at the beginning go 3 and out. You know what I mean? You'd like to see Josh Rosen go 3 and out here. All right, we got to get this live scoreboard working for you guys. Here we go. Bojorquez with a booming punt, by the way. It is fielded at the 30, up the middle, and is tackled just shy of the 45-yard line. Okay, I think we got this. You guys ready to rock and roll? Let's have some fun here. Bingo, bongo. Damn it. I had it. Oh my gosh. I let you guys down there. Okay. Don't worry. 1 second. All right. Jack's got a penalty on the play. We're going to see Travis Etienne. That's kind of fun because he's been, missed his entire rookie season with an injury. Okay. There we go. Lawrence chucking it deep, and it's caught at the 50. Damn. That sucks. So a big 25-yard pickup for the Jags right there. Didn't see who was in coverage. Let me get a better look at it in the replay here. But Lawrence just aired it out. Yep, that's Martin Emerson. That's the rookie. So, not the ideal start here. Yeah, Marshall's here to try to help save the day. Oh, damn. It was there and then it's moving around. All right, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line for Lawrence. Takes the snap. Dart over the middle, too high, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Yeah. We're going to get the time for you guys here. Where's he even? Oh, I see. All right. Snap and a handoff. Oh, and Lawrence actually holds on to it and picks up the 1st down with his legs. So 12-yard carry right there. So he holds it on the option, and he scrambles to his left for a gain of 10. I think I might know the issue. First and 10. Play action. Lawrence rolling out to his right. Across the middle, incomplete. Didn't really have a target to throw to, so just sort of threw it away. It's nothing still, as we are just under 12 minutes into the first, just over 12 minutes into the first quarter. We're going to get the time sorted out for you guys here. Got some technical difficulties, but honestly, it's preseason for us too here. So, already bring back J.C. Treader. That's what's going to be a talking point after Nick Harris' injury. All right, Etienne picks up 12 and a little bit more there. So, if you're thinking about drafting Travis Etienne or Etienne in fantasy, he's looking good so far. I mean, just a read option, hands it off outside zone, and he burst through the tackles. Tackle was made by Taven Bryan, so a newcomer on the Browns' defensive line. We're in the number 99. A lot of the Browns' key defenders out there, I'm excited to see Jordan Elliott and Taven Bryan. Those are two guys I am excited to see how they fare this season, right? Or preseason to see if they're ready to go. It's a snap, and it's a handoff once again to the sophomore running back, Etienne, and he is wrestled down after picking up a couple yards. Looked like A.J. Green was in on the stop right there. Okay, I think we got... I don't know. I'm trying to get the time. Okay, 2nd and 6. Just under 11 minutes left. Passing over the middle, incomplete, and a flag comes in. That sucks. Looks like it was Greedy Williams who might be the guilty party. Yeah, so it's going to be illegal contact on Greedy. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. I got to blow my nose, guys. I'm really sorry. Now I'm going to hold it. But Greedy Williams flagged on the play, so that's going to bring up a fresh set of downs for the Jags, who are approaching the Browns' red zone. I thought it was a bit of a softish call. Kind of just like not even bear hugged him, but just some contact. 1st and 10. All right. Lawrence takes the shotgun snap. Happy feet over the middle. Caught at the first down marker just inside the 10-yard line. It's Ronnie Harrison on the tackle. But it's going to be 1st and goal for Jacksonville. Just not being a pass rush. That's what it was. Lawrence had all day in the pocket. Had enough time, and that was that. So 1st and goal for the Jags with just over 10 minutes to go. Lawrence takes the snap. He'll hand it off. It's going to be a pickup of a few for number 1, Travis Etienne. God, he's getting a lot of work to start this game. I mean, he had the foot fractures, a Liz Frank fracture last offseason. Missed his entire rookie season. It was a bummer for him. And now he's getting a decent amount of work here to start the first preseason game. His first NFL game. I don't think he played in the preseason last year. No, maybe he got hurt in the preseason. Regardless, he's getting a lot of work here. Alex Wright on the field, by the way. Rookie Browns defensive end out of UAB. Lawrence in shotgun at the 5-yard line. Takes the 2nd and goal snap. Throw it over to the middle. It's incomplete. Browns defense bending but not breaking right now as they approach the goal line. This has been an impressive drive by Jacksonville, right? Started off with a big 25-yard completion to the 50-yard line, targeting the rookie corner, Martin Emerson. And they have moved methodically down the field. They've just been chipping away in chunks and decent sizes. Third and goal snap. Lawrence looking towards the pylon, in and out of the hands of Etienne, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal. So the Browns do force a stop unless Jacksonville wants to go for it. Let's see what Dougie P has in mind here. Good throw from Lawrence, just wasn't caught. Greedy Williams in coverage. So 4th and goal, field goal attempt here for Elliott Fry. 23-yarder. Kick is up, and it is good, right down the middle. Okay. Marshall's staying past his bedtime to help us out here. So everyone clap it up for Marsh right now. But 3-0 Jags. We'll get the scoreboard updated. Yeah. We're just trying to get the time situated. Here, we'll get out of the ad. And I'll get some time to fix this.
I don't know what to do. Like, it's just not working like I know it's supposed to. Like, it won't even let me go any higher. Zoom out.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
It's all right. It's all right. Here. All right. I'm going to take 30 seconds to try and get this damn time situation, not have that stupid ad playing. I'm clicking the wrong thing.
When you click drop, it like won't even let you move anything. The highest it goes is this ad. See, it shows this. Scroll down,
Maybe this is the issue. What the heck? Okay. Whatever is right. Okay. Sorry, everyone. We're trying to get the time up for you guys. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. But let's get some shout-outs. Technical difficulties is right, Danny. I mean, it's preseason for all of us. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to get it sorted out, though. So it's 3-0 bad guys. That was a good drive by Jacksonville. If I'm being honest here, it was a good-looking drive by the Jags. No doubt about it. Okay, kickoff this time is not returned. So Watson's going to come on for a second series. Curious to see how much he's going to play. You know? Like, I don't think Stefanski's all that worried about maybe injuries necessarily, but still, like, it's got to be a factor of what is. I guess I want to know, like, is Stefanski just trying to get all the rust? Not even all the rust, but just, hey, let's just see you play. You know what I mean? We've gone through all this. I want to at least see you suit up once this season if I don't get that opportunity later. So Watson with 3 receivers puts Njoku in motion. He's under center with Johnson 7 yards behind his tail. Calling an audible, takes the snap. It's a bit of a bumbled snap, and now he hands it off to Johnson. Looked like a broken play. He kind of tripped coming out of the snap, and not Nick Harris under center anymore. It's Ethan Posick, the UDFA, or the free agent signing from the Seahawks. J.C. Treader coming back. People are talking. People are talking. Could J.C. Treader be on his way back? I don't know. It's definitely going through some people's minds. 2nd and 10 after no gain on the previous rush. Watson under center again. Takes the snap. Hands it off once again to Johnson. Ball's on the ground. It's scooped up by the Jags. It's a fumble recovered by Jacksonville. Damn it. Jags got the football. Johnson just put it on the turf. Damn. I mean, just got popped in. Yeah. So, is that Janoris Jenkins who forced the fumble? So the Jags, 1st and 10. We'll come around this side. Oh, stand over there. Now Lawrence is about taken down here. Marshall's doing everything he can to help his guys out. So clap it up for Marsh here. But going back to that last play, Trevor Lawrence feeling some pressure right there. And Jordan Elliott was the one applying it. So hopefully this defensive line can grow to where Andrew Berry sees it can be. Nice spin move from Elliott. gets away from his blocker, and he forces a QB hurry and pressure. It's been Elliott and Bryan getting a lot of the snaps so far in the interior defensive line. 2nd and 10, 8.5 to play in the first quarter. Lawrence under center takes the snap. He'll hand it off. It's Etienne going nowhere with it. Maybe a pickup of 1, and it looked like JOK was in on the stop. First one to greet him. I think it's got to be 150. So 3rd and 9 coming up here. Let's see if this Browns defense can put up a stop after a fumble, right? This is good situational type of practice here. Offense, has a turnover. Defense comes in, short field. How can they roll with the punches? 3rd and 9 from their own 20, or from Cleveland's 20. The snap, Lawrence, with plenty of time, fires a dart to the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Williams on the coverage with Ronnie Harrison in assistance. 4th and 9, and it looks like Jacksonville might be bringing on the field goal unit. Good stop right there by the Browns, right? You just gave up a long drive. Ultimately held them for just 3 points. And then you force a good, bend, don't break defense. Limit them to 3 points once again. 38-yard field goal attempt here for Fry is up, and it is good. Just sneaks in the left upright to double the lead. It's now 6-0 for the home team. Midway through the first quarter, 6-0 here. Update the scoreboard for you guys. Okay. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you have not already, by the way. At Matthew Petey. I'll be doing follow for follow. So you follow me, I'll follow you back. That way we are good to go here. 6-0 Jags, though. I'll tell you what my early reactions so far have been, overreacting here. Not much of a pass rush from the outside. There's no Garrett or Clowney, so, I don't really know how much that's going to impact things here. But not much of a pass rush. We've seen Alex Wright. Jordan Elliott's looked good. That's probably been maybe the biggest standout-ish so far. On offense, it hasn't been the prettiest. It has not been the best so far on offense. Watson's looked fine. He overthrew Schwartz on the first play, and then Schwartz had a drop, and the offense after that kind of stalled, and Johnson fumbled. I mean, they've only had 5 offensive snaps so far, so it's been a little bit of Cleveland Browns football in the old regard like that, but it's not what we're looking for in terms of, starting the preseason off with a bang. Now, it is the preseason. How so? Yeah, Scoreboard live right there. Okay. It hasn't, it's only been 8 minutes. So it's hard to have big takeaways so far. Oh, yeah, super chat. Oh, for my sister. It's very nice of her. Make sure you like the video. Guys, this is atrocious. 447 people watching, only 52 likes so far. What are we doing? Those are rookie numbers. We got to pump those numbers up. Yeah, Mary Kay tweeting out horrible start so far for the Browns. Yeah, it isn't terribly off right there. I won't argue much against that. It has been a rather Cleveland Browns-esque start so far. All right, I'm going to blow my nose really quickly, so I'm going to move the mic away here. Everyone just bear with me. All right, Jamarcus Bradley has been back for all 3 kick returns. So I was curious to see who it would be. And it has been Jamarcus Bradley so far. So 6-0 Jags. Update that score for everyone. No, quit. I do not have the Coco. Do not have the Coco. 1st and 10, Deshaun Watson. All right, how about this? He's been under center a lot, which is not really what he did a ton of in Houston. Now it's 3 receivers set on the far side. He's got 1 back in the backfield. Looks like it's Jerome Ford. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. And I think it's John Kelly, actually, who gets pushed out of bounds after a gain of 4. And a flag came flying at the end. Yeah, pretty sure that's John Kelly right there. So let's see who this is on. It's going to go against the Browns, it looks like. So holding on the offense, not what you want to see. On Donovan Peoples-Jones, so it'll be a remake of 1st and 10. Is this a hold? Yeah, he gets outside. That's a fine call. I like John Kelly a lot, too. Went to my alma mater, Tennessee. It's not the only reason why I like him. But it's just too bad he's in the wrong team right now. It's a crowded running back room. All right, shotgun snap here for Watson. And over the middle to Njoku, and it is a pickup of 5. It's sinking. 6-0. There we go. So 2nd and 13, and Njoku got 7 back after the 10-yard penalty on 1st down. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Empty backfield for Watson. And we got a false start. That's not what you want to see. And, I mean, this has just been an atrocious start now. Like, let's go through the Browns start here. 3 and out. Fumble on 2nd down. And 2 penalties. This one's on Michael Dunn. Come on. Like, it's just preseason, so I'm not going to actually be upset about it. But here's the thing. Everyone's rooting against the Browns right now. Like, let's just call it how it is, right? Everyone is rooting against the Browns. Can we not help them out anymore? All right, looks like they're going to run the same play here. Empty backfield for Watson. 2nd and 18, takes the snap. And flags all over the field. He's going to run with it, and it is dropped. Damn it, Schwartz. That's 2 drops today. That one would get the 1st down. Now it's still a flag. It's going to come back. But got to catch that ball in preseason. You know? It's looking at another holding on the offense. The penalty was declined. So 3rd and long coming up. That was on Jedrick Wills. He was working with. Damn it. And he's going up against Trayvon Walker, by the way, the first overall pick. Yeah. This has not been a good start, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Amari Cooper is not playing. Amari Cooper is not playing. All right, here we go. 3rd and 18. Over the middle, incomplete. Too low for Felton. So okay, let's run through the Browns' offensive drives to start here. 3 and out. Fumble. Went back 8 yards. The most Cleveland Browns football I've ever seen. This preseason, so I'm overreacting. I know that. But still, like, it would be different with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and Amari Cooper playing. But still, and not having your second string center. Bojorquez to punt it away. Boom and punt. Fair caught at the 37-yard line. So Trevor Lawrence has looked pretty good so far. Looking like he's on track to look like the first overall pick he was. All right. We got a commercial coming up here, so we'll step aside for just a second on that front. Okay. All right, let's bring this one back here. Excited to see Watson play type 4. Let me get some shout-outs right now. We're also doing a super chat. We'll toss on screen in just a second. Get Brisket out of there. He's not even playing, dude. He's not. We have 500 people. Okay, what are we doing here? You have 500 people watching and only 47 likes? This is embarrassing. We got to change that around here. So, let's get some likes flowing here. Like the video. 88 likes. 96. Now they're pouring in. It's a really simple thing. The way it works is if you hit the thumbs up icon, it tells YouTube, hey, this is really popular. And it shows to more Browns fans. So it's like a win-win for everyone involved here. So Schwartz has not had a good start so far. Let's have a super chat. We'll throw that on really quickly. Oh, it can't pull. Well, cheers to you, Charlotte. I'm sorry I put an emoji in, and the software does not like that. Does not prefer. Super chat, you get on screen, though. Let me see if I can fish it out. Probably not. We got a lot of comments all of a sudden. Okay. Let's throw some other comments on here. Yeah. Frank, I don't know if you're all that wrong. Michael, may the Schwartz be with you. Like, it's only preseason, so, like, I'm not going to walk away from this actually thinking, oh, my God, the world's over. You know what I mean? The offense sucks. Anthony Schwartz is a bust or anything like that. But would like to see. Yeah, okay, Kid Wilson, great point. I want to see Kid York. That's a guy I want to see play. Right? That's going to be fun. I want to see Kid York play. Oh. All right, Trevor Lawrence is going to be breaking the shotgun snap, breaking the huddle here. He will line up under center. Three receivers at the top of the screen. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Etienne, who has been busy this game. He picks up 4. Tackle is made by, was that Perrion Winfrey? Did I see 97? Ooh. Want to see what Perrion Winfrey can do. Okay, 2nd and 6 here. Tell you what, if you have one takeaway from this game so far, it's that the Jags are going to make Etienne a focal point of their offense. All right, another shotgun snap this time for Lawrence. He's going to hand it off, and this time he's going nowhere. Good stop by Isaiah Thomas, the 7th-round pick out of Oklahoma right there. He just met the ball carrier in the backfield and takes him down for a loss of about 5 on the play. Great play by Thomas. I thought at the end of the Browns draft, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Woods might have been 2 picks people slept on a little bit. Because it was all, oh my God, we got Perrion Winfrey in the 4th round. Cade York, so much fun. Those might be contributors this year, more than people are expecting. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Browns here, for the Jags, excuse me. And Lawrence has a man beyond the sticks. It's a 1st down. Trevor Lawrence has looked really good so far. I'll tell you that. You want an MVP so far? It's him. I mean, he has been precise and smart with the football. Just wide open, too. Looked like the Browns were running a zone defense and just no pass rush. So, enough time for him to sit back, find an open man. Was that Laquan Treadwell? Or Marvin Jones? No, that's Treadwell. Okay. Vikings legend. 1st and 10 at the Browns 46-yard line. It's a pitch. And Etienne trying to get out of one tackle. He'll still be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So just a loss of 2 right there. 6-0 for the Jags still. Just under 3.5 to play in the 1st quarter. Taken down for a loss of 2. Second and 12 right now for Lawrence and the Jags at midfield. It's going to be a handoff, and once again, it's Travis Etienne who's picking up a chunk of yards that time. Just tripped up before reaching the sticks, and it'll bring up 3rd and manageable, like 3rd and 7 coming our way. So, Jags with a 3rd and short. I mean, this is what preseason's really all about, is situational football. All right, it's 3rd and 6. Right, what do we want to do here? It's not so much about, like, what do you want to call in 2nd and 10? It's how do you want to approach these situations that are going to be key moments in the regular season. 3rd and 6 snap to Lawrence. Looks to the side. He's got a 1st down. It's Travis Etienne. Who else would it be? God, this guy's torching us. Just not much of a pass rush either. This Jags offensive line is doing work on the Browns right now. And Joe Woods is dying up some fun, like, stunts and everything like that. You're seeing players switch and whatnot. But it's Lawrence having time and connecting with his old Clemson teammate. So 1st and 10 from Cleveland's 32-yard line. Fake handoff, rolling out to his left, throwing across his body, and he's got a 1st down. Wow, the Browns defense is just kind of across the board here. Secondary isn't holding their weight. Not much of a pass rush. It looked like it was Zay Jones who made the reception for 10-plus yards. Was that Dakota Allen? Free agent signing from about 2 months ago that was just sort of lost in the middle for a second and let Jones get away from him. So now it's 1st and 10. Togi eyes on the field. Let's see how he plays. Come on. It's a handoff, and it's going to be a pick of about 4. Did Marsh get it? Can I have a hug? Everyone, Marshall did it. Marshall did it, everyone. 5 seconds left now. Do you believe in miracles? Marshall's going home now. It's 6:45. He was supposed to leave like an hour ago. He did that for you guys. All right, 2nd and 6 here. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that James Robinson I don't think is playing. I'll be honest, I do not know who the Jags' 3rd string running back is. Someone named Connor. It's not James Conner. That's kind of the fun part about preseason football is you don't realize, like, oh, I did not know that guy was on that team. Like, I loved watching him on Saturdays. Didn't know he was a UDFA signing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, 6-0, end of the 1st quarter. Let's get some shout-outs here. Robert, what's going to be hilarious is when the Cleveland Browns end the game with a W. I mean, honestly, I don't even care if the Browns win the game at this point. If the Browns, with their starters, lose 6-0 to the Jags, that's a loss. Now, if Josh Rosen or Josh Dobbs can step in with Jamarcus Bradley and lead a comeback, that's awesome. Those guys aren't going to be playing in the regular season. You know what I mean? Robert, thank you for the play-by-play. I am in Cali and can't see the game right now. Go Browns. Go Browns, buddy. Go Browns. Like, we got some bots in the chat right there or something? Oh. We got bots in the chat. Everyone, type B to block the bots here. Trying to steal our stream? Get out. Put user in timeout. You're in timeout. All right, Jordan is a Jags fan. All right, that's it. I think we got to know what's coming up here then. We got a Jags fan in the chat here. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woof, woof. If you want the Browns to win, type CLE down in the comment section. I've never seen a county be so proud of its origins than Duval County. Who cares that much about a county? Jacksonville, for being in Florida. All right, 1 second. I got to blow my nose. Everyone bear with me. Let's power rank cities in Florida. I think first, I'm a Disney guy, so I'll go with Orlando. But I could also see why people don't like that Orlando. I think Orlando, Tampa, Miami, and like Naples, like Southwest Florida, all ahead of Jacksonville. Goes to Jacksonville. People in Florida go to Jacksonville because they just don't want to go any further. No. Jags. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 for Lawrence. Takes the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off once again, and he's not going to pick up the first. Dakota Allen, yeah. 4-year guy out of Texas Tech. Makes the stop. So I was talking about this with someone on Twitter yesterday, and they were saying Dakota Allen's going to be a shocker to make the 53-man roster. And I kind of ran through the depth chart linebacker. You have locks of JOK, Anthony Walker, Phillips, Tony Fields, Dakota Allen. Probably taking just 4 guys. Taki. All right, 4th and 2. Jags were going to go for it. Timeout's called. Timeout by Dougie P. All right, sidebar here. The Jags are not going to be that bad this year. I think they're going to be surprising people. I really do. Lawrence is going to look like the first overall pick now that Urban Meyer's not there. He gets some weapons. The offensive line was improved greatly. And they get to play the worst team in everyone's division from the AFC. You know what I mean? Just the way the schedule works out. They'll have some winnable games. I think the Jags are probably going to be like a 6-7 win team. For them, pretty great. It's the Jags. Okay. All right, Jags equals the Bengals this year. I wouldn't go that far. Terry, love from Ireland. Top of the morning to you. 4th and 2. Here we go. Can the Browns make a stop? 4th and 2. Lawrence under center. Bunched up formation. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's got a guy open for the first down. He makes the grab. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Jags. Damn it. Okay. It's preseason. It's preseason. I didn't even care. I never cared about this game. I cared a little bit. Javante Mofat, whatever. So it's now 12-0, about to be 13-0, pending the PAT. It's just a bootleg on a play action, wide open. No, it's just broken coverage, essentially, right? PAT's up and it's good, and that makes it a 13-0 game. So, Jags with a strong lead, and Stefanski, he's wearing his shirt, he's wearing his hat, you know what I mean? Where he's got, I gotta look like Stefanski for Christmas for Halloween. He's got the play sheet, and, we gotta get that off screen. He's got the play sheet. He's got the orange shirt on. Okay, it's nice and tight. And he's got the Browns hat on with the elf on. Like, that's the Stefanski look right there. I just remember he wore that for the Chargers game last year, which I still am fuming about sometimes. You know, like that meme where it's like the guy and the girl in the bed, and she's like, he's thinking about other girls, and it's him. And it's like, still can't believe A.J. Green was called for pass interference. Blasphemy. Unbelievable. Okay. You are ready for football to be back. Make sure to like today's video. 462 of you guys watching, only 142 likes. Let's get some shout-outs here. 13-0 now. It just takes my scoreboard like a minute to sync. That's all that means, okay? That's all that is. All right, we got some bots. I am watching NFL Pass. No, you are not watching anything, mister. Got the bots in the chat. Spam B to block the bots here. Get out of town. Watch that. See ya. Adios. Bazinga. Another fun part. So I'm watching NFL Pass right now. It's showing the Jags broadcast. I get to watch all these local Jacksonville commercials. But Larry's giant subs looks pretty good. So if anyone from Jacksonville watching this right now, can you tell me if Larry's giant subs is legit? Because that was a good commercial. It's got a gorilla holding a big sandwich. All right, here we go. If your team, I don't even know what this is. The Cleveland, all right, we're not going to finish that right there. Make sure to like today's video here. Also, going to do a quick Twitter plug right now. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow me on Twitter because I'll be covering the Browns all season long, of course, here at Chat Sports. Love my job. So if you want a Twitter follower that's going to, talk about the Brownies on your timeline, I'm the guy for you. I got to drink some water. I went to one game at TIAA Bank Field. Tennessee, Indiana. Bowl game. Good bowl game. All right, kickoff here. This is a short one. Fielded by, is that Jamarcus Bradley? Yes, he's across the 25, and that's where he stopped. And that was clearly the Jags wanting to practice their kickoff coverage. So they left it short. Bradley fielded it, picked up about 20 on the return. So Deshaun Watson is coming out for another series, it looks like. First and 10. Yeah, it's Watson still. Oh, Dobbs. No, it's Dobbs. Okay, I was like, that didn't really look like Watson. So Josh Dobbs is in, and that's the end of the night for Deshaun Watson. He's a pitch. And nowhere to go for the rookie Jerome Ford, loss of 3. So Watson's night comes to a close. Not a good start, right? 3 and out. Overthrow in the first play, drop, and incomplete on the third one. Couldn't remember what it was, but regardless, fumble, and just nowhere to go. So Josh Dobbs comes in. It's giving me the Josh show. It's Josh and Josh. No Drake. 2 Joshes. Josh Dobbs and Josh Rosen. Jacoby Brissett, healthy scratch. Dobbs slings it out to the sideline, and a pickup of a couple right there. So Josh Dobbs with the completion. Something we didn't see earlier. It's Javon Wims, who, if you remember, started his career at the Chicago Bears. And if you guys remember, he tried to punch a Saints player. And that was just a book of bad ideas. 3rd and 5 for my rocket scientist, Josh Dobbs. Nick Harris got hurt earlier. We'll talk about that later on. That sucked. He got carted off. Dobbs takes the shotgun snap. He's got pressure. Scrambling. Looking. Throwing. Caught for the first down. Yeah, Miller Forsterall. So the Browns pick up their first down of the game. Early in the second quarter. It was weird. He had 2 guys wide open. And then he's like, I think in a moment where it's like, oh my God, I have 2 great options. What do I do? And then he's just threw to 1. So 1st and 10 for the Browns at their own 42-yard line. Bunch formation. Dobbs under center. Hands it off. Is this Jerome Ford? It is. Bursting up the middle. He's got room. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 20. Jerome Ford with a huge pickup. There we go. That's the 5th-round pick out of Cincinnati right there. Gashing this Jags defense. This is what everyone's been raving about. Jerome Ford was a great pick for the Browns by all accounts in the 5th round. And a huge chunk of yards right there. Now, I will plug, we're also seeing the Jags' 2nd and 3rd stringers. This is what I meant here, okay? The guy who made the tackle was a 7th-round pick last year. But 1st and goal for the Browns. 1st and 10, actually, inside the 20. Dobbs hands it off to John Kelly, and he is wrestled down after just a pickup of 1. So, this is what I meant earlier. If the Browns win this game, okay, they won. They won because of Josh Dobbs and Jerome Ford. People who aren't going to be real contributors this season. Would like to see a better showcase and performance from Anthony Schwartz, who had like 2 bad drops. And Watson with a bad overthrow. Just not a good start for the Browns. 2nd and 9. Dobbs, he is in shotgun. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 back in the backfield. He'll take the snap, looking to his right, slings it out over to John Kelly, spins out of 1 tackle, and stumbles his way out of bounds right by the first down marker. He picked up 8 additional yards after contact. You got Jacksonville Jaguars. It's preseason game 1. Relax. I know. I got carried away. I know it's preseason. But when football comes back, there is a moment of the first half of the first preseason game where you get swept up in it. And then you're like, okay, time to relax. It is just preseason. I don't care about the result. You know what I mean? Meaning, I'm not going to walk away going, damn, the Browns had to win that game. No, that's not my thought process when it comes to preseason games. I'm all about watching individual growth. Okay. If you're curious, Dobbs, by the way, the leading passer for this team. 3 for 3 for 28 yards. Trevor Lawrence went 6 for 12 for 95 yards and a touchdown. And Travis Etienne, 9 carries for 23 yards. He was much more impactful than that, though. All right, 1st and goal. It's a handoff. It's going to go to Ford. He's going to bounce it outside towards the goal line. And he is stopped just short. Okay. So he'll be down just shy of the goal line. 2nd and goal. Cheers to you, Jerome Ford. Ford had a big run earlier this series. So, been the biggest spark so far in offense. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Dobbs under center. Some kind of miscommunication between him and the center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Ford has nowhere to go. A loss of 1 or 2 there on 2nd and goal. Yeah, I know not to overreact too much to preseason. This happens all the time. I'm not actually going to walk away from this from thinking, damn, Anthony Schwartz may not be it. Sure, he is mad at himself that he had 2 drops, and that sucks to see, but it is preseason. It's okay to react a little bit. Don't get caught up in it. I'm talking to myself, too, here. 3rd and goal. Dobbs from the 4-yard line. Takes the shotgun snap. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Browns. Let's go. Let's go. Jerome Ford for a 4-yard plunge up the middle. So the rookie gets, side question, is that his first NFL touchdown? I don't think so, right? Preseason can't be your first touchdown. But that's 6 points for your Cleveland Browns. Let's go. The Browns are on the board. Let's see what Stefanski wants to do. Yeah, I love, by the way, though, I do love in the preseason when rookies score a touchdown, they hold on to that ball for their life. They are not going to give it up. All right, Cade York on for the extra point. This better be right down the middle. Okay, it drifted a little bit to the left, but that's fine. He's still a god in my eyes. So 13-7. Bad guys up midway through the 2nd quarter here. They're going to go to commercial break here, so we'll beat it to it here. I think of some other big takeaways so far. Now we got... All right, let's get a quick shot, actually. Let's do this here. Where are you watching? All right, who are you watching the closest? That's what I want to know. Right? Who was someone you wanted to see the most, right, so far in this game? I'll give some shout-outs here. The bots are back. The bots are back, those bastards. We're blocking the bots. Put them in timeout. Get out of here. Emerson at corner. Yeah, that's a good one. He got torched for 25 yards early in the game. So that wasn't good. Your pink shirt is bad, Scrap Man. It's it's not even pink, dude. Get your eyes checked. The kicker, yeah, so Cade York, we'll see what we can do. Right? Just an extra point so far. It would be kind of fun if the Browns are like, all right, we want to test this guy out a little bit. Let's see if we can do a 55-yarder we won't even try to pick up a first down in range here. I'm always going to say the bad guys regardless of who the Browns are playing. That's just the way it's going to work. So get with the program here. Perrion Winfrey, it's not pink. It's not pink. Oh, but a true man can wear pink. I think it's just the camera. I think we go out and get Will Fuller. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm guessing Andrew Berry went into preseason wanting to learn more about his receivers and defensive tackles. His receivers are not helping him out tremendously at this point. Looking at you, number 10. I don't know if Andrew Berry really comes away from this game going, they're toast. We need to bring in Will Fuller now. I think it would more likely be an injury were to happen before he get to that point. Now, one big story coming out of this will be, should the Browns bring back J.C. Treader? Hopefully Nick Harris is okay. That really sucked to see. But, okay, we're blocking the bots. Jerry, we have no stars or starters. And I know, but it's still, there are key players who are going to play important roles on this team that I want to see play. And I want to see how they perform. I want to see how the rotation of the defensive line looks. Can Tommy Togiai take that step this year? You know what I mean? There are still these little details I'm watching for because those little details, like Johnny Stan just popped up on screen. How's he going to look coming out tight end this year? Because he's been getting a ton of work over there. All right. Kickoff is returned to the 25-yard line. 13-7 for Jacksonville. And Trevor Lawrence's night is done. It's C.J. Beathard coming in here. That would be a backup I did not know was in Jacksonville. I was watching Colin Cowherd earlier, and he had like a fun little game where it's like, multiple choice, do you know the backup for this team? And I think I know most teams' backups, but preseason's always a good refresher. C.J. Beathard, I don't remember him going to the Jags. So, hey, Gardner Minshew to back up last year to start. They traded him. 1st and 10, though, from the 25-yard line. Shotgun snap. Slings it out to the side. Brown's trying to swarm and make a tackle. And a flag comes down. Was that Togiai on the stop? Roughing the passer. So it's going to be 1st and 10, 15-yard pickup. Who is it on? Let's see. I didn't get a good look at it. Is it Alex Wright? I think that was that Alex Wright right there? Yeah. Yeah, so it's the rookie. Oh, that's so soft. Here's like, I'm not even upset about like a penalty in preseason. I don't like the precedent being set. You just, whoa, titty push and he falls over. Come on. 1st and 10 for Jags. A little bit of a bunch formation, trips. It's a snap and play is broken up. Let's go. The safety Bell, UDFA coming in. Chase Sr. hopping in here. So Chase hosts our 49ers report. Big night for Trey Lance tonight. Huge night for Trey. He has to go like 10 for 10 for 3 touchdowns. Anything less, people are going to be upset. If there's preseason really doesn't bring us actually a lot to look forward to. But Trey Lance, this feels like a regular season game. It's big. Oh, if he goes like one incompletion, it's keep Jimmy G. Okay. 2nd and 15, incomplete pass right there. So that'll bring up 3rd and long. 13-7 Jacksonville. Let's see what this Browns defense can do. I mean, in terms of like key guys still on the field, you've got your starting. I didn't even see it. No, it's looking like Togiai and Perrion Winfrey. So I don't even see JOK out there. Is that Delpit? I think Delpit's still on the field. 3rd and 15, heaves it. Incomplete. And Emerson in on the coverage. I'll tell you this much. Watching Martin Emerson play, when you see him on the field, if he didn't have an obvious cornerback number, you wouldn't think that's a DB. You would think that's a linebacker. A little bit of skinny linebacker. He's that tall and lengthy, where he kind of stands out of like, it looks like a receiver, honestly. It looks like a receiver. Jamarcus Bradley back to return the punt. That is one position I was curious to see because Stefanski's absolutely going to be testing out a handful of players to replace Jakeem Grant. All right, boom and punt, up. First punt of the day for Jacksonville, midway through the second quarter. I got to blow my nose again. Okay. It can be a pretty visual for you guys. I'm going to walk off camera next time. I just realized that. Oh, the bots they just won't quit. All right. While it is at commercial right there, shout out your city. Let me know where you are watching from. I want to get some shout outs here because we were unable to have our live show yesterday because of our live watch party today. So with that in mind, where are you guys watching from? Let me know. Don, how are you watching the game? I got it on TV. I got NFL Plus. Hook that shit up for the preseason, baby. All right, Josh is in Temperance, Michigan. Jason's in Bakersfield, California. Don's in Rochester, New York. Paul's in Savannah, Georgia. Ron's over in Denver. We got Lorraine in Seattle. Enrico's in Vegas. Scrapman's in North Carolina. And he claims I have a pink shirt on. So remember that. Craig's in Madison, Kentucky. Daniel's from Sydney, Australia. I was watching Modern Family. Underrated show earlier. And it was the Sydney, Australia episode. Love Modern Family. Ohio's in vacation in Gatlinburg. I went to school in Knoxville. So I am very familiar with Gatlinburg. Enjoy your time in Pigeon Forge. Jim Leahy, rest in peace, I am the liquor, is in Athens, Ohio. You're right, home of Joe Burrow. Damn, the bots are back. These bots just will not quit. I've never seen such determination from a computer before. We got some news coming in here. Uh-oh. Some injury news in the NFL. Zach Wilson's hurt. Headed to the locker room. That sucks. I didn't really know what to think of Zach Wilson heading into this year, right? Wasn't sure how he'd look, but still. Dobbs back in for his second series. 1st and 10 from his own 12-yard line. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off. It's going to be Jerome Ford once again. He scored the only touchdown of the game so far for the Browns. And he only picks up 3 on that carry. Yeah, the Jets, if it's the Mike White show, I don't want to head to the locker room. That sucks. I mean, luckily, that's kind of it is. It's 4 weeks until the regular season. So, in theory, you could get healthy, depending on the injuries. 2nd and 7. Dobbs, snap, dropping back, passing at the sticks. It's going to be caught by Wims, and he'll be dragged short of the first down marker of a flag on the play. Dobbs looked good so far. And Dobbs has something to play for here. And I'll say it's a penalty on the Browns. Holding. Who is it on? Most of the backup offensive line is in at this point here. So, but I'll tell you what Dobbs is playing for here. He wants to show Andrew Berry, you do not need to go out and get another quarterback if Watson gets a big suspension. Roll with me and Brissett. He's got to show that this preseason. He's got to show that Brissett were to go down, Dobbs is serviceable. 2nd and 14. Penalty on Petrula. It's going to be a screen to Jerome Ford. He's got lead blockers, and he's cut down just shy of the first down marker. So pick up about 12 on what was 2nd and 14. Maybe 13 yards pickup. So 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. And here's Brissett. They just showed him on screen there. He's fully dressed. Kind of surprised a little bit, right? Why dress? I guess it would be in case a quarterback got injured and he had to play. All right, 3rd and 1. Dobbs under center. Bit of a miscommunication, but John Kelly unable to spin his way. It looked like Dobbs thought the play was going to go one way and Kelly thought it was going to go another. But a gain of 0 on the play. So 4th and 1 from within their own 30-yard line. I expect to see Bohorquez once again for the Browns. It looked like he was short to me. The spotting was not very generous for the Browns. 4th and inches. See, here's my argument. Why even punt this right now for the Browns? Practice whatever you want to learn on 4th and inches. What do you care if you don't get it and they score a field goal? I would never punt in the preseason. What are you accomplishing? Besides learning who your gunners are going to be, which I guess is important, but do it once or twice. Big punt, though. Return out past the 30 and steps out of bounds at the 33-ish yard line by Hall. And so it's going to be Jacksonville's football. Back to shouting out your city here. Josh, I thought Brissett would go for a couple of series. I'm surprised, honestly. Brissett hasn't been lighting the world on fire so far in training camp. Don't you want to know for sure if Brissett's your guy if Watson gets a longer suspension? That surprised me. That's a head scratcher. That tells me Andrew Berry knows more than we think. Shotgun snap, it's a handoff. And just a pickup of 4 right there. All right, 2nd and 6 right now for the Jags. Here we go. Beathard with 6 yards to go from his own 38-yard line. Takes the shotgun snap. Fires a crossing route. That's caught for the first down. Looks like it's Tony Fields in on the tackle. So 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Jacksonville looks sharp so far. They played in the Hall of Fame game, remember last week, with the Raiders. So maybe that helped him out a little bit. I don't know. Probably not. There's one guy's having a good day today, too. Laquan Treadwell, former first-round pick for the Vikings out of Ole Miss. Just didn't work out in Minnesota. He's trying to hold on to his NFL career, and he's doing a good job doing that so far, at least. 1st and 10. Near midfield for Beathard. Under center. He's going to hand it off. Browns defense is there to meet the rusher after a pickup of 2. Okay. Just under 3 minutes to play in the first half now. I mentioned this earlier. Snoop Connor, that's the running back. Feeling a bit under the weather right now. So the voice is the pipes aren't good. Pipes aren't good. We're going to make do, though. 2nd and 9, shotgun snap, Beathard. Now he gets pressure and he goes down on the sack. Let's go. Was that Rochelle right there? Looked like Rochelle to me. Free agent signing. Isaac Rochelle, yeah. He just beats his guy. And then he meets Beathard in the backfield. Good little, underneath move. That's a player who's got to have a good preseason. You know? Isaac Rochelle, free agent signing. Played with the Colts last time. Went to the Chargers, and he has got to have a good preseason to make the roster. 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 14 here for the Jags. They're up by 6 in the first half. You want the Browns to win, like the video. Me follow on Twitter at Matthew Petey. All right, let's get some shout-outs here. Let's see what people are saying. Zach Wilson got hurt for the Jets. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit here. That's not good. And you're right, it is preseason, so, like, don't... I'm talking to myself mostly. I gotta have a quick pep talk here. Don't get too frustrated by things here. But probably the biggest story so far is that Nick Harris got hurt. Could J.C. Tretter, who's still a free agent, come back on a discount? The release made sense if you just wanted to look at it financially. But what's bizarre is that he's still available. He was a top 5 center last year. Maybe top 10 if you don't want to go to 5. Fine, whatever. But he's a top 10 center. I don't think anyone walked away last year thinking Tretter was the weak link on that offensive line. So, pick up the offense. He knows what it is, right? They wanted to go with a faster center. That was kind of the knock. Was Nick Harris could get to the second level quicker. And Tretter couldn't really. But J.C. Tretter is the best offensive lineman, period. Not just center on the street here. I hope so. If Harris has a serious injury, I'd rather do that than play the Ethan Posick game, Posick game. $380 of you guys watching, only 174 likes. Can we get to 200 likes? Beers, cheers if we get to 200 likes. Let me know what you guys are drinking, by the way, here. The bots just will not go away. Do you think Watson plays in every preseason game, Jason asks? Hard to say. If Peter C. Harvey comes down with an indefinite suspension, no. But I think if you just ask Stefanski, hey, do you want Watson to play every game? Probably not. He's going to see Zach Wilson got hurt and go, all right, I don't want that to be me. I'm not going to fly close to the sun. I know what I've got in Deshaun Watson. Sure, he didn't play last year, so I'd like to see him knock some rust off, but not at the price of potentially getting an injury for a meaningless game. So I don't think Watson, even if he were able to, would play every preseason game. Yeah, but T-Rex can't block nose tackle. Like, I think a lot of people are saying this stuff now that he's been released. Would that same energy be kept if he was the center right now? Probably not. 3rd and 14 for C.J. Beathard. From his own 42-yard line. Takes the shotgun snap. Pressure. And he's going to throw it out of bounds, but a flag comes down. Let's see. We got a holding on the offense. That kind of was the... Oh, it's on the defense. Automatic first down. That's a bummer. Damn, it's on Hill. I was about to say Troy Hill. Lavert Hill the second. So, they just signed him the other day from Michigan. Don't want that to happen. You watch Hard Knocks enough, you know that these, like, not even roster bubble guys, but just treading water guys, they can't afford any mix-ups. Okay, 1st and 10 here. From the 47-yard line. Shotgun snap, it's a handoff to, I think, Snoop Connor. He's stopped at the 50-yard line. Jags have two timeouts left. Okay. 2nd and 7. From the 50, a shotgun snap. Beathard, out route, caught for the first down. It's Lavert Hill on the coverage once again. Like, that's the stuff right there that I'm not going to raise my blood pressure over at all. No offense to Lavert Hill. Not a serious contender to make this roster. Like, that's the kind of stuff where it's now I'm like, okay, now that the starters have played, I'm just watching because I love football and I want to see if any guys can make a play. If they have a bad play, doesn't matter, right? You kind of like make it fit your narrative. Make a good play, watch for this guy. Bad play, who cares? Shotgun snap, Beathard slings it out. And a pickup of a couple yards right there. Looks like it was Tony Fields in on the stop, West Virginia product. He's got to have a, I wouldn't say a good preseason. He's fighting for playing time right now. I don't think he's fighting for a roster spot necessarily. Was he a 5th round pick last year out of West Virginia? 5th, yeah. Brain's foggy. 2nd and 5. Someone can fact check me. Beathard looking to throw, and it is intercepted. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson, the rookie, across the 50, inside the 40, being tracked down. The 15, the 10. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Browns. Let's go. Martin Emerson just pried the ball out of the receiver's hands, and he's got a pick 6 in his first ever NFL game. That's awesome. This guy can play. Like, he just bodies himself like a basketball player, essentially, right? Not letting his guy get in between him and the goal line. And then he just, like, stole the ball from him and went 65 yards the other way. And the Browns are 1 extra point away from taking the lead. Kick is up, and it is good from Cade York. 14-13, the good guys. Let's go. If you guys, if for those of you who are unable to watch the game, when you see Martin Emerson play, not training camp videos, but like really play, I'm telling you, he doesn't even look like a corner out there. He looks so much bigger than the rest of the corners and DBs. That was a great play by Emerson. What a start to his NFL career. That's awesome for him. Rookie makes the play of the game, Josh. You're absolutely right. Let's go. Spam 23. That's his jersey number. Sorry, Troy Hill. Spam 23 down in the comment section to root on the rookie, MJ Emerson. Spam 23. Let's go. I'll give shout-outs to everyone that puts 23 in the comment section. The bots are back. D-Ruz, the first one to do it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Brian, Marco. Russell, how far was it? It was a long touchdown. I didn't get to see the exact number. 65-ish yards. John, Greg, Marco, Josh. That's what I'm talking about. Shake and bake, baby. 14-13 now. The Jags probably will just take a knee here after the kickoff went out in the back of the end zone. Now, this is what I mean. This is what I mean here. At this point, I'm not really focused on the result of the game. I want to know how key individuals play. Martin Emerson, he's one of those key individuals. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see how long the interception was exactly. It was 75 yards. 75-yard pick 6. Off by 10 yards. 1st and 10 run, picks up 10 for Snoop Connor, and it looks like the Jags are content to let this run down and go to the half. So, after 2 quarters of football, the Cleveland Browns are leading in week 1 of the NFL preseason, 14-13. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the full scoreboard up on the screen. I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I will rejoin everyone for the second half. So if you guys want to go grab a bite to eat, get your drink, get your food on, whatever it is, join us for the start of the second half. I'm not going to talk your ear off. I'll come back in before the second half starts, just for some, takeaways and whatnot. But that is what the plan is right now. Okay. Here we go. I'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Alrighty, everyone. Back for the second half of action. We're back. Here we go. Browns winning 14-13. Matthew Peterson back. Holy bots. I walk away for 2 minutes. He's out of control. All right, short kick from Cade York this time. And it is fielded and returned to the 23. Now, kickoffs, I will say this, are always interesting in preseason because you will see coaches tell their kicker, can you please make it returnable? I need to see how the other 10 guys on the field cover a kick. This is not the time for you to show off your big, strong leg for me here. Now, C.J. Beathard's time for the Jags is done. Is this Jake Luton? I think it might be. So, Jags receive to start the second half. It's a shotgun snap and a handoff up the middle. Bouncing outside is Snoop Connor for a pickup of about 6 on the play. Second half, we're going to discover some UDFAs. That's kind of how preseason football works. It was actually Armstead on the carry. Martin Emerson with the play of the game so far. That 75-yard pick six in the first half. What was pretty, underwhelming Browns preseason debut. He had a great play right there. 2nd and 5, though, for the Jags on their own 27-yard line. Man in motion. Luton will hand it off here. Outside zone read and not a lot of room to work with. A pickup of about 2 on the play. Dakota Allen, the linebacker free agent acquisition, has made some plays. He's definitely gotten a lot of playing time so far. Curtis Weaver also a part of the stop as well. Okay. So 3rd and 3 here. Let's see how this Browns defense fares. Short yardage situation. Shotgun snap. Luton is sacked on the play. Let's go. Isaiah Thomas, the rookie, making his second big play of the game so far. Had a sack earlier. Gets number 2 right there. This Browns pass rush has been a little bit inconsistent. Again, it's preseason, though. So, can't get all that upset about it. 4th and 12. Jamarcus Bradley back. After this punt, I'm going to blow my nose. Punt is up. Bradley fields it at his own 40. And trying to dodge defenders, unable to. I got to blow my nose. I got toilet paper. If you are like me, 1 second. I'll explain this analogy in just a second. There was just no way I could call in sick on the first preseason football game. Could not happen here. Holy sec bot. Oh my god, the sex bots are all over the place. Spam B to block the bots, guys. The bots are just out of control. Ban the bots. Ban the bots. Okay. Now, I've got tissue paper for toilet paper today because if you are like me and you're maybe a little bit lazy, some people call it, and I just saw that laying around my apartment and didn't want to go buy a Kleenex, yeah, that's what I'm rolling with today. Okay. I want to crack open my second Coors latte here. If you super chat, you get a beers cheers. I'll have a better super chat menu next go around. Just was not mentally prepared or physically prepared to do a bunch of shots today. Just not feeling up to it. That's just it's softness by me. It is. It's weak. It's weak sauce. Okay. So it's 14-13 following the punt. And let's talk a little about some Browns football here. Now, if you want to talk about the Browns with me, you can always follow me on Twitter at Matthew Petey. I'm curious, here's what I'm going to do. You follow me today. I'm following everyone back. And please DM me any thoughts you have about the first preseason game, whether it's someone who overachieved, underachieved. I just love talking about the Browns. So hang out with me on Twitter at Matthew Petey. Shoot me a DM over there. 14-13, the good guys start the second half after the Browns went. Oh, they got a celebrity appearance here. Who is this? Who's Tony Khan? Oh, Shad Khan's son? Tony Khan. Okay. I drink Coke if sick. Yeah. Not that kind of sick. You know? Not like a stomach ache. Just a little bit of a cold. Okay, Matthew Hancock, I see your message. I'll talk about that in a moment here. But is this Dobbs or Rosen? It's embarrassing that Josh Rosen's wearing number 19. I think it's Dobbs still. Yeah, it is Dobbs. Under center, handoff, and Ford has nowhere to go. Loss of 2 on the play. It's also the entire backup offensive line at this point. No more Jedrick Wills. Petonio was a healthy scratch. No Teller. No Conklin. No Hubbard. You know, that is just... Now, I'm pretty high on Trevor Lawrence for fantasy this year. You can get him late, and I think he's going to put up numbers. And he looks sharp in the first half. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 11 after the loss of 1. From the Browns, 43-yard line. Snap. Throw from Dobbs to the outside. Caught by Jamarcus Bradley, trying to spin his way upfield, and he stopped after a gain of 5 on the play. Brings up 3rd and medium here. Let's see what Stefanski has in mind for his... Oh, we got a flag. Yeah, roughing the passer? Okay, roughing the passer. Oh, the bots are back. Jeez. I'm reporting them for terrorism. They're blocked. Yeah, I agree with you, Raccoon. I'm like fighting off the bots here. I feel like Joan of Arc. Just slaying them off. 1st and 10. Dobbs slings out to the outside here. Ford on the receiving end, and he picks up 4. It has been fun to see Jerome Ford be involved in not only as like a receiving, as a rushing running back, but in the receiving department as well. He did that at Cincinnati. He was tackled by a guy named Ford himself. But we knew about that. Still fun to see when football comes around, actually. All right, what is up with Shredder? We know they released him to give money to Watson, but he was on last year's contract. Yeah. Shredder is going to be trending tonight. He's going to be talked about in Browns Twitter Spaces after this. All right, 2nd and 6. And Ford, with nowhere to go, bounces outside. He picks up a bunch of yards, a gain of 15 and more on what looked like a lost play, able to pick up the 1st down and then some. Jerome Ford has looked good so far. If there have been 2 bright spots so far in this game, it's been Jerome Ford and Martin Emerson. Those have been the 2 best players, right? So 1st and 10 now. The Browns all the way at the Jags' 19-yard line after that run. Play action to Kelly. Dobbs finds a guy over the middle. Pickup of 12 for the 1st down, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Cleveland Browns. And we got a flag after the play. Is that Miller Forstraw? I think so. Oh, is that Santos Silva? That might be I think it might be him. No, it's Griffin Stewart. Oh, the flag's on Jacksonville. Unnecessary roughness. 1st down for the Browns. I will get tripped up with a 5th-string tight end who is a UDFA. That is where I can say I might not be an encyclopedia. Yeah, Griffin Stewart, 2nd-year guy out of Pitt. All right, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Browns at Jacksonville's 4-yard line. The handoff to Kelly. Spinning his way, running to the end zone. He's in for 6. Let's go. Flag's on the field, though. I'm just happy for Kelly. I think he's actually a pretty good running back. He got some time. It's a holding on the offense. It seemed too good to be true. So first and goal for the Browns still. So Kelly last year, wasn't it the Raiders game? Right? Henry, if you spam hi one more time, you're done. But that was harsh. Hi, Henry. I'm just in a mode with this NFL bots here. Dobbs looked good, though. Yeah, I can't say that name on YouTube, but Dobbs has been looking good. All right, first and goal from the Browns, 14-yard line. Pressure, throw into the corner of the end zone. It's too deep, and it's out of play. Incomplete pass. Brings up second and goal. So Josh Dobbs playing for, here's what Josh Dobbs is playing for. He's trying to convince Andrew Berry, if you are comfortable with Jacoby Brissett being the starting quarterback for a couple of weeks, whatever it is, I can be your backup, right? If Brissett goes down, I can step in. You don't have to find a new backup. Now, this time Dobbs gets a lot of pressure and his pass is batted down, and it's going to be incomplete for third and goal now. So the Browns were at the 4-yard line. Now they're at the 14 or the 13. Dobbs has to show you don't have to worry if Brissett gets injured and I have to step in for a game or a half or whatever it is. Third and goal here from Jacksonville's 13-yard line. Dobbs in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 back on his left hip. Here we go. Dobbs takes the snap. Surveying the field. Throwing to the end zone. It's incomplete. Looking for Jamarcus Bradley. Unable to link up with him. And now we get to see Cade York. Honestly, I'm happy that was incomplete. I want to see Cade York kick. Right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Torn ACL for who? Oh, no. Zach Wilson with the torn ACL, it looks like. Oh, that sucks. That's the word on the street. Damn. Zach Wilson with the torn ACL. Oh, and CJ Beathard looked all right. He was a backup quarterback. Oh, shit. Cade York made the field goal. I was busy looking at the injury for Zach Wilson. So that makes it 17-13. Okay. We update the score here. Damn, that sucks. The Browns have a 4-point lead. Okay, we did this earlier, but I want to bring it back here. It's just preseason. So, shout out your city. Where are you watching from? I'll give some more shout outs here. We picked up some new people since we came back from the half, so good to refresh everyone here. Broke, you are very welcome. I love what I do here. It's a fun job I have here. Press F to pay respects. Yeah, spam F. Damn, that sucks for Zach Wilson. I honestly thought the Jets were a team this year that was talented, just at a bad time, right? Because you had the Patriots and the Bills make the playoff last year. The Dolphins were one of the most improved teams this offseason. And here come the Jets, and they're looking around going, and we have the best roster we've had since Mark Sanchez, and we're still the worst team in our division. But Zach Wilson getting hurt, that sucks. Damn. All right, Henry's in Colorado. All hats, no break. Good to see you, buddy. Stockton, California. We got someone from St. Louis. Oh, we got the bots in here big time. Mark's in Liverpool, England. How cool. EPL got started like 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Oh, last weekend. I kind of like Chelsea. I like Chelsea when they're good and they're not on at 7 a.m. my time. That is when I like Chelsea. When it's 10 a.m. and they're playing someone I know, not like the Wolves team, and they're good. Okay. J-Dub, we know you're in Athens, Georgia. Love the grind right there. I went to the University of Tennessee. Went to Athens twice for a game. It's a fun college town right there. No, I don't think Watson will play any more snaps. He's done. It's going to be the Josh show. Josh Dobbs, probably for the rest of this third quarter, and then maybe Josh Rosen for the entire fourth. That would be my guess. Raccoons from Chicago. All right, kickoff here from Cade York. Cade York blasting that one out of bounds, so out of the back of the end zone. So it's going to be Jake Luton. I'm pretty sure it's Jake, right? Jake Luton. I don't remember. Where did he go to college? Why am I blanking? Oregon State. Yeah, I wanted to say Washington, but I knew he didn't go to Washington. Pac-12 after dark, baby. 1st and 10 here for Jake Luton. Any Beaver fans watching? All right. Or Jake Luton. Beg pardon. Incomplete pass for Luton. 1st, 2nd down now. 2nd and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Cade York's looked good so far. I'll put it this way. Anytime a kicker does not have his name brought up a ton, they're doing something right? So he has done his job. The bots are back. Chelsea versus, okay, I think I might go to, my coworker here's a big, go to the pub, English pub for EPL games, and he's been asking me to join. I might go for Chelsea Spurs Sunday morning. I got Sunday off, I think. I hope. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Luton. Across the sideline, incomplete. Who was in coverage there? Herb Miller. So it's 3rd and 10 now. 3rd and 10 for the Jags. Now we're at the point where it is just like, it's kind of like watching Hard Knocks, right? You just want to get attached to one of these guys, hope that they can make it or something like that. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 snap. Luton feeling the pressure, and he's gobbled up and sacked. What did I say? You just want to see some good plays be made, and there is one right there. Oh, it's Odom. The guy the Browns just signed who was the USFL star. Okay, good for him. That's awesome. Odom. He was the USFL Defensive Player of the Year. He played for Washington last in the NFL. Good for him. Good for him. 4th and 13, the Jags are punting. The bots just won't stop. All right, bouncing punt fielded by Bradley. So, here's what I think we're learning. Jamarcus Bradley might have a role on this roster. He's gotten every punt and kickoff so far. I don't know if this is actually them testing out Jamarcus Bradley or just giving Bradley reps because he's going to be their guy. You know what I'm saying? But who you got? 17-13 Browns. Let me know who you got winning this game here. Russell, how long was the field goal for Cade York? It wasn't terribly long. Let me get the exact detail, the exact number. It was probably a 40-ish, 31-yarder. Yeah, everything. Yeah. So, nothing extreme. All right, who you guys got? Here we go. The Gritty Bros, we got to get the ball to Donovan Peoples-Jones. He has not recorded a reception. He had a target. Did he? I don't think so, no. Marco's in Buenos Aires. All right, Captain Orange, my guy, rocking with CLE. Go Browns. Michael says the Browns too. Soul Train watching from Orlando. Go Browns. Disney or Universal? You tell me. Josh saying Browns by 69. Henry says the Jags. Henry, come on. It's okay. Kelvin says, go Browns. You're rooting for the Jags. What are you doing here? No Is there no Jags watch party? Couldn't be the Browns. Just saying. Couldn't be the Browns. Let me know who you got. Better be CLE for the Cleveland Browns. They're up 17-13. We need all the wins we can get, because without knowing who the quarterback will be for most of the season is definitely a challenge, an obstacle, for sure. Patrick's in San Diego rooting for the Browns. Love it, my guy. Jimmy G to the Browns. I don't think that just happened. Henry, I love the Jags. Michael, how's the run game going? Michael Ford's looked good so far. That's how the run game is Michael Ford. Dearness Johnson fumbled. Didn't see him again after that. Chubb and Hunt were healthy scratches. It's been Dearness, it's been Jerome Ford, and John Kelly's had some good spurts here and there, but Jerome Ford rattled off a 50-yard run. All right, here we go. Dobbs, play action, having pressure. He's going to use his legs. He'll pick up a couple yards here. Approaching the first down marker and is shoved out of the bounds after a pickup of 8. Okay, wow, Travis Etienne is already out of his pads. The NFL Plus is giving me the Jags broadcast. So I'm really familiar with Jacksonville now. 2nd and 1 for the Browns. Under center. Handoff. Goes to Kelly, trying to stiff arm his way out of trouble, and he won't be successful in doing so. Pushed out of bounds after a pickup of about 1, if that. It'll bring up 3rd and inches. 3rd and short for the Browns on their own half of the field. Dobbs has played for a majority of the game at this point. 7 for 9 so far for 62 yards. Ford leading the way on the ground. 8 carries for 62 yards and a score. 3rd and 2. Dobbs in shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Takes the snap. It's a draw. He'll hand it off, and pushing his way across the first down marker is John Kelly, and all the way out to midfield. Took a 2-yard run into a 20-yard run right there with just moving those legs. First down, Browns. Type 1 for the first down. Type 1 for the first down. I gotta blow my nose again. Oh, boy. Bear with me. I'm back. Dobbs, play action. Got his guy. It's Johnny Stanton. He's got the first down and a whole lot more. Pickup of 20. Out to the 25-yard line. Let's go. Let's keep the ball moving. Yeah, Travis Etienne, who just got a whole special on the Jags broadcast right now. I'll say this much, because I kind of like talking about fantasy football, but also no one cares about your own fantasy football league. Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne had a dynamic connection to start this game. So file that away in your tickler file if Etienne's waiting for you in the 6th or 7th round. Could be worth a pick. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the 25-yard line, trying to add on to their lead. Dobbs under center, hands it off to Ford. He's met behind the line. He won't get any further. So a loss of 1 on the first down rush. Hey, it's a revenge game for Taven Bryan. Bryan looked fine. We talk about the defense for a second. Taven Bryan and Jordan Elliott started at defensive tackle. They looked fine. I thought they looked fine. Perron Winfrey made a nice play. Togiai was kind of what we've seen all along from him so far. 2nd and 11. Dobbs in shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throwing. It's caught for the first down. Let's go. Let's go. First down. Ooh, Dalen Baldwin with the catch there. I was like, who is 17 for a second? Another Michigan guy the Browns signed last week. I like the number 17. If I was a receiver, I think I'd want to be in the teens, and 17 would be one of my picks. 17-13, 1st and 10. It's a play action. Dobbs has pressure. He's going to use his feet, and he throws it beyond the line of scrimmage for a touchdown. There's got to be a flag, I'd imagine. It's Jerome Ford who catches it. It's touchdown Browns. I mean, Josh Dobbs is like 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. They can review this. This will have to come back. It's fun. But Dobbs, like, was well beyond the line of scrimmage. Right? Are we gonna look at, like, I'm not gonna call New York, but he was way past the line of scrimmage, and then he just sort of floated it to Jerome Ford, who caught it falling back. Now Dougie P is talking to a ref. I don't really know what the procedure, like, do they challenge in preseason? They care enough? It was egregious, though. The PAT unit's on the field. Okay, how far beyond the line of scrimmage was he? Threw it at 15. Oh, never mind. I am fake news. He was behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like in real time he crossed the line. But I guess he had one toenail behind the line. That's all you need. Extra point is up and good. It's 24-13, the good guys. Let's go. Let's go. If anyone's watching right now, let me know if you also thought he was beyond the line of scrimmage. I'm changing the score. I'm changing the score. You guys got to bear with me here. Yeah, get out of here, Flo. I think Flo is one of the worst commercial figures. I hate Flo. Let me know if you guys hate Flo. I hate Flo. Hate Flo. Dobbs is looking good. Flo sucks. Thanks, Zach. Flo is like one of the worst ever. Can't stand Flo. Okay. Here's what I want to do really quickly. I don't know if you guys have a boss like mine, but when he gives you directions and tells you to do something, it's best to do it. Follow for follow. All right? I'm going to start a timer. 60 seconds. Everyone that follows me right in the next 60 seconds, following you back. Just don't tweet weird stuff. Don't get me in trouble. Here we go. Timer's on. 60 seconds while I watch this University of Florida healthcare commercial. We got some questions here. I'll look at the comment section. Why no Brissett? He was a healthy scratch. I don't really understand why. At Matthew Petey, follow me. I'll follow you back. Everyone's going to see my notifications that come across from this. Yeah, Bick the dog. Brissett getting starter treatment. 30 seconds to go. Follow for follow on Twitter. Ohio Biker, York has a nasty hook on extra points. They have not been the cleanest extra points, but it's okay. It's an extra point. Like, I don't want to overreact to that. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. Follow for follow on Twitter. If the Jags lose all cracking on the head, if they win, you have to crack an egg on your head. Chef, thank you for the sub. And that's a minute. That's a minute right there. Follow for follow on Twitter. Ashley followed me. Boom. Colt, you got to follow back too. Pappy gets a follow. Ashley retweeted me. Zach, you get a follow. Okay. No, I don't like. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever see a replay of this Josh Dobbs touchdown, you might see what I saw of, like, he must have been ahead of the line. If you want one, like, maybe silver lining-ish of Cade York, was he did not do kickoffs at LSU. And he's been just destroying the football so far. So, that's good to see. Yeah, I haven't seen a Nick Harris update yet. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. Let me see what TweetDeck has to share with me on this one. I think the story of the game has been Jerome Ford, though. That's definitely the takeaway thus far. is what Jerome Ford has done. Okay. Hand off to Armstrong. Nowhere to run. One guy that, like a UDFA that I kind of like that is not getting a ton of buzz, Glenn Logan, defensive tackle. If you want to be a UDFA that makes it, you got to go to I think it's a little bit about timing. Be a defensive tackle on the Browns right now is right where you want to be, right? What you don't want to be is probably like a corner. Not a lot of options there. Okay, 2nd and 9 for the Jags. Jake Luton. 2nd and 9. Takes the snap. Play action. Pressure. Across the... towards the outside. Flag comes down. That on Herb Miller? I think that might be. Was that on Hill? No, Herb Miller. That's what I thought. Okay. Pass interference on the Browns, 1st down. DeAnthony Bell, safety UDFA. He's been, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Not noteworthy so far, but he's been on screen, right? I think as a UDFA, he's one of these 3rd-string guys. He just want to be noticed. He's been noticed so far. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville at midfield. After a 15-yard pickup, it's a handoff to Armstrong. He's going to bounce it to the outside, and he's tripped up short of the 1st down marker. And, like, 2nd and 1. A.J. Green with the shoelace tackle. Paul, appreciate the nice comment there, my guy. Kelvin, it's on Channel 5 if you're watching in Cleveland. Outside of that, NFL Plus is your only way. 2nd and 2. Well, you can watch right here. Play action. Pressure. Luton up the middle. Hits the turf for nothing. Incomplete pass. Who was that applied pressure? Whoever applied pressure just stuck his hands up and was like on a roller coaster looking thing. Let me see who this is. Is this Rochelle? No, I think it's Glenn Logan. No, Perry. Logan went to LSU. Roderick Perry went to Illinois. Both UDFA signings. 3rd and 2. At the Browns' 45-yard line. Luton in shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off. And a pickup of 1, but he's short of the marker. And it's the recent free agent signing who makes the stop right there. Jordan Kunzak. 3rd-year guy to California. They signed him. Today is Friday. They signed him on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday sounds right. An injury on the field, though, for the Jags. Speaking of injuries, Nick Harris got hurt on the 2nd play of the game. That sucked. Yep, that sucked. So, J.C. Treader will be back in the news cycle. Could he come back? I don't know. That sucked to see, though. Right now, Will Richardson, 4th-round pick from a couple years ago, on the field. Well, in the meantime, I want to just talk to you guys here for a little bit here. Now, first, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Here's how I'll quickly plug here, because we all just want to talk about football. If you love the Browns, and you've come across our channel for the first time, and you're like, hey, I want Browns content for this season, hit subscribe, absolutely free, of course, and you get locked in for daily Browns content. Let's look in the comments section here. We got some guy. Oh, no, the bots are back. Cool, dude. I'm not a Jags fan. What? It's the Browns report, dude. Matt McGee, you went to high school with Dobbs. You from Alpharetta, Georgia? Captain Orange, grind. Okay. Captain Orange and Sonia are having a love session in the comments section right now. Mirko, you clicked on a good time. That's what you clicked on, buddy. Cheers to you. Welcome to the Cleveland Browns Report by Chat Sports. I think 3 players who stood out so far, kind of coattailing from bass player. Jerome Ford, definitely, on offense. Martin Emerson for the pick 6. Dobbs, who's just been 10 for 13 for 108 yards. I think Josh Dobbs is showing Andrew Berry, you don't have to worry about me being the backup. Because right now he's the 3rd string. Josh Dobbs is trying to prove I can be a 2nd string. I can be a guy you turn to if an injury happens to Brissett. Here we go. I'm a Jags fan. Mike Clark, let's go. Neo says Emerson. Sonia, how long was that Jerome Ford touchdown run? What did we say it was? The pick 6 was 35 yards. The touchdown run was only like 5 or 6 yards. A little goal line plunge. 3 yards, yeah. But he had a big run early that series for like 30, 35 yards. Captain Orange, making me blush, dude. Devin, would I be okay if they traded? All right, 1 second. 4th and 1. First down for the Jags. I got lost in the chat. A fumble! Fumble! Ball's on the ground! Browns got it! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Clean fumble. Peter punched that puppy out there. And AJ Green, who got no Richard LeCount. Let's go. DeAnthony Bell forced the fumble. Like, that's what... Did I just call that? Like, DeAnthony Bell has just been on screen, okay? UDFA makes a play. You love to see that when you don't even care about the result of the game. Just make plays so that Andrew Berry's job is that much harder. What a great punch out there. Bell with the 2nd best play so far on defense after Martin Emerson's pick 6. Way to go, dude. That's awesome. All right, Browns have it now at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, we got a false start. It's been a relatively clean game from, well, that's not true. There's been some flags, but it hasn't been like a ref show. Let's go. Oh, Josh Rosen's in. Josh Rosen's in. What did I say? Dobbs will play the whole 3rd quarter. He played most of it. So it's going to be Rosen here on out, most likely. 1st and 15. It's a handoff to John Kelly, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage after bouncing it outside. This has got to be where we draw the line on number 19 not being retired. When Josh Rosen wears it. Sorry, Josh, but Bernie deserves better. 4 Bernie heads for retiring number 19. Right. All right. Second and 15. Shotgun snap. Rosen throwing it out. Caught by Griffin, the tight end. And he picks up about 12 on the play. Griffin Stewart, the UDFA tight end signing. I believe UDFA. Yeah. Oh, no, 1st year. 2nd year, excuse me. Out of Pitt. All right, 3rd and 3. Rosen in shotgun. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. They'll actually put a man in motion for a second. 3rd and 3, the snap. Rosen looking, slant. Got his guy for the 1st down. And it's a 1st down to, what's his face from Michigan who just signed? Dalen Baldwin. So 1st and 10 for the Browns, across midfield now. Right at 50, right at midfield. Bit of a bunch set formation. Rosen under center. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Kelly, looking for some real estate, none to be found. And he's swallowed up after a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 with under 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Rosen heads. We're not doing Rosen heads. All right. It looks like that might be it for the 3rd quarter. I don't think the Browns are all that anxious to get another playoff. Less than 10 seconds. So they'll go into the 4th quarter leading 24-13. remember, this game started off with the Jags putting up some points early on. That Martin Emerson pick six really changed the momentum of this very meaningful preseason game. I got caught up in it for a second here. I got Flow off the screen. I hate Flow. Flow is the reason why I'll never want to do progressive. But their new commercials with, like, don't let your parents, don't become your parents. Those are great commercials. Love those commercials. Okay. Let's get some CLEs going here. Let's go Browns. Let's go Brownies. Bernie's not coming out of retirement. Bernie's really old now. Flow is back. Got Flow out of there. No Flow. No Flow. Okay. Let me get some shout-outs here. Jacob saying CLE. Captain Orange freaking Flow, right? Soul Train saying go Browns. James says the Browns. Neo saying CLE. Jacob, Soul Train, go Guardians. I saw this yesterday. If the Orioles were in the AL Central, they would be tied for first. Sucks for Baltimore. But not that I care about them in general. Did Watson score a touchdown? No. Watson went 1 for 5. You don't have to print the internet. What are you talking about? Thoughts on Watson played? Yeah, that's probably the biggest storyline. It's still Deshaun Watson. First play was a overthrow to Anthony Schwartz. And then he had Anthony Schwartz drop a pass, and another drop, and a fumble, and one incompletion. And that was about it for Deshaun Watson. 2 series. 2 series. Ohio Biker, cheers to you, buddy. Fourth quarter of Cleveland Browns football right around the corner. What time is it? 8:22. Been a quickish game. 2.5 hours. Yeah, sounds preseason. Here we go. What I do find interesting is all the Jags, like starters, took all their pads off at halftime. I haven't seen that be the case for the Browns yet. And then again, I am stuck watching the Jags broadcast. So they're just not showing the Browns sideline. All right, Josh Rosen in shotgun for 2nd and 9. Takes the snap. It's a handoff. No. Yeah. Kelly bouncing it outside, stiff-arming his way close to the marker after being tripped up and falling out of bounds. Pickup of 6 on the play. So John Kelly, he went to my alma mater, Tennessee, and loved him in college. I thought he went to the draft a year too early. Got drafted by the Rams. Just couldn't climb up their depth chart. And I think he's been productive for the Browns. He's just stuck in a very tough depth chart, right? There's no harder place to be in the NFL than a running back on the Browns at 5th string behind Chubb, Hunt, Dearness Johnson, Jerome Ford. Sucks for him. But he has played well when he's gotten the chance. 3rd and 3 run for Kelly. Gets on a 1 tackle. Cannot evade 2 tacklers, though. And he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a stop on 3rd down. That'll bring up 4th and 4. So 4th and 4 for Kevin Stefanski in plus territory. What does he want to do? Do not punt it. Come on, we're not going to learn anything from punting it here. 4th and 4. At least just, I wouldn't say get creative with your playbook, but have some fun. 4th and 4, they're going for it. Here we go. Low snap. Rosen fields it, throws it to the sideline. It is caught for the 1st down. Let's go. Baldwin makes the snag on a curl route. And it's 1st down for the Cleveland Browns. Let's go. Let's go. Watson plays quarterback. Jacob. Mike Harley, Johnny has relative of Webster. Haven't seen much of him so far today. All right. It's a play action for Rose, and he rolls out to his left. He's got a guy at the sticks. Low throw, but a nice catch by Griffin Stewart. He's made a couple plays so far today. That's his 3rd grab so far, and that one he had to go down to the ground to meet it. Kind of an alligator throw from Rosen. But good for him. Harley's in the huddle right now, if that's any consolation. 1st and 10 for the Browns from the Jags' 26-yard line. Come on, Rosen. Under center. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off. Jerome Ford in a lot of trouble, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage or as close as he can. It's a loss of 4 on the play. So the Browns go backwards here on this drive. I'm curious. For those of you guys active in the chat right now, let me know if you are watching the game while you have this live stream going. Please, I'm curious. Sex bots. I'm not tired of being alone. Sex bots are here. Get them out. Block. Spam B to block the bots. Nice try. No horny singles in my area. 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap. Rosen. Pressure. Just throws it away, essentially. Had Ford in mind, but unable to link up with him. So Josh Rosen. It is crazy to think about. If it all timed up well, you could have had the 1st overall pick in 2018. The 10th, whatever it was, regardless, you could have had Baker, Watson, and Mayfield all on the roster at the same time. Like, just top 10 talent right there in the draft. Top 10 picks. 3rd and 14. Shotgun snap. Rosen slings it out. And that is caught by Mike Harley. Evades a couple tacklers. Or is that Jerome Ford? Oh, he tried to football. Fumble. Damn it. Yeah, Jerome Ford fumbled. There's 34. Jerome Ford has been awesome today, but he makes a mistake there. He fumbles it. That sucks. Sucks for him because he had such a great game so far. Fumble. Oh. Damn. So the Jags get the football back. 2nd fumble of the day for the Browns. I did not give Flo a chance to come on screen that time. You guys are welcome. Evaded her ass. All right. $434 of you guys watching. Honestly, really appreciate everyone for tuning in. I wouldn't say this is my Jordan flu game. Definitely feeling under the weather. I think my voice can kind of represent that. And my, it's a bit of a frat house here at Chat Sports at times. There was no responsible adult who purchased tissues. So I brought my own toilet paper from my apartment. But I'm having a blast talking about this preseason game with you guys. Looking forward to doing this all year long. Great audience today. Just goes to show what we're capable of doing here at the channel for all 2022 long. Okay. Mirko, thoughts on the defense this year? The defense has the defense has Pro Bowl talent at all 3 levels. Myles Garrett, I think JOK is a Pro Bowl talent player going into year 2. And then in the secondary, John Johnson's like slept on, but Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, and Grant Delpit. The secondary is going to be awesome. The linebackers, I think, are going to be optimistic, right? Anthony Walker is not really talked about enough, but he's been solid for the Browns so far. JOK, we know, is going to be great. And the only question mark is that run defense, that interior defensive line. Okay, I got to blow my nose again. You guys know the drill. I'm that nasally right now. Here we go. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. Whew. First and 10 for the Jags. from their own 15-yard line after the Jerome Ford fumble. It's a handoff, and tackle is made after just a pickup of 2. D'Anthony Bell, remember, forced the fumble to give the Browns the football. I get to watch all these Jags interviews. Next time, I'm not, sorry, Shaquille Griffin, but next time I want the Browns broadcast. This is frustrating. I get to get the Jags play-by-play in color guy. All right, 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. Pressure over the middle. Pass completed. First down and a little bit more for Jacksonville. Still, Jake Luton, the Oregon State Beaver, in at quarterback for the Jags. Marshall Green, nice scoreboard. And you know, the only issue with the scoreboard, and I think the time probably is a little off-centered. I don't know. It's just little details. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. At their own 27-yard line, it's a shotgun snap. It's a throw over the middle, completed for the first down. No, just shy of it. I mean, this is the Browns' 3rd and 4th string here. No one on the field right now is a guaranteed 53-man roster. It is 4th quarter of the first preseason game. Football, baby. That's why I always get upset when people go, football is back. No, football is back week 1 of the regular season. I'm just saying. 2nd and 2 for Luton in shotgun. 2 receivers on the near side. He takes the snap. Has plenty of time. Fires across the middle. Too tall, incomplete. Nice play made by Mofat to just trim down the receiver. Yeah, we do. Oh, the bots are fucking back. In timeout. Get out of here. So Anthony Schwartz did not have a good start today, unfortunately for him. He had 2 drops. That's going to be talked about. Because when you only get to play a couple series as a starter in a preseason game, you don't get a whole game to maybe redeem yourself. So all people have is that one memory of that drop. And that drop. 3rd and 1. Jumbo package. Man in motion for Luton from left to right. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. First down for Jacksonville across midfield. Or approaching midfield, I should say. I'm still listening to the Shaquille Griffin interview right now on the Jags broadcast. Yeah. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. It's been all Browns the second half. Really since the Martin Emerson pick. But that's like where I go back to where I started this game off, saying, I don't care if our 3rd string beats their 3rd string. You see the Browns' 1st string beat their 1st string. 1st and 10 for Luton. Fires out towards the sideline. A nice catch, but immediately brought down right there. Marshall's at, what's your day job, Ron? Oh, Ron, that's so mean. Ron's a hater. Boo. Second and 7. Jags at their own 41-yard line. Ron is right. Ron in the chat right now. Ron's a Ravens fan. Producer just whispered in my ear. Tip pass. Falls to the ground harmlessly for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ron in the chat. Captain Orange, Ron's a clown. Grant's hate, yeah. Ron. Ron. Get out of here, Ron. Beat it. You know what? Don, too. I don't even care about your first name. Ronald. No one even names their kids Ronald anymore. That name peaked 40 years ago. Ronald. Get out. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Jags at their own 41. Shotgun snap. Luton with time. Across the middle. Shy of the first down marker. Good tackle right there. That Willie Harvey Jr.? Yeah, nice tackle made. to bring up 4th and about 6. So the Jags will likely punt here after Jerome Ford fumbles the ball. Jacksonville does not do a whole lot with it. Doug Peterson is 7 minutes and change away from a loss to begin his Jaguars tenure in the preseason. They're going to go for it. 4th and 5. Big kahunas in the preseason. Takes a lot of guts. Here we go. Luton with 3 receivers on the far side. Takes the shotgun snap. Pressure. Throwing it. First down completed. Jones makes the reception. It's Mofat who's in coverage. And a pickup of about 10 on 4th and 5 to move the sticks. This is such a cute baby. Let's call him Ron. Do they even name him Ronald? It's just Ron. Like, we got lazy. We're tired. We're just 3 letters. That's it. You can rearrange it if you want. 1st and 10. At the Browns' 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Luton takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. With time. Looking to pass. And he's tripped up and he's sacked. Let's go. Down he goes. And it's Javonte Moffitt once again who makes the play. He's had a decent game so far. Well, he's been picked on in coverage, so like you've seen his name a lot on the screen, and that hasn't been good. But here he comes off the edge, and he just does enough. He didn't even really get on Ludden all that much. He just got enough of him to bring him down. Cheers to you, buddy. Yeah, Ryan, we'll see you out, buddy. Yeah, Dobbs had a good game so far. All right, 2nd and 16. Ludden heaving it towards the end zone. Incomplete. Flags all over the play. It's going to be pass interference on the Browns. Is that Herb Miller? Yeah. Herb Miller, I wouldn't say he was caught in broken coverage or, he wasn't caught sleeping, but that's pass interference. I'm not even going to argue that call that much. I don't think Herb Miller's even arguing all that much. Now, Ludden, here's the frustrating thing. He underthrows this. So this is your typical underthrow. Receiver has to come back to the ball, and then there's PI. So it's a little bit frustrating for a defensive end, or actually a defensive back, because you're like, what'd you want me to do? Guy underthrew it. He ran through me. 1st and goal. Under center. Ludden puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to play action. Has a man in the flat. He throws it out for a pickup of 4, but the play's still alive. And now he's tackled near the goal line. Willie Harvey Jr., the first to make contact. 2nd and goal. 5.5 to go. The Jags trying to make it interesting in preseason, baby. So, do we like the Jags' new helmets? Remember when they changed? They went back to their original black helmets. I like the faded ones, right? The gold in the back, the black in the front. I didn't hate that. Okay, bass player, I'm not talking about your brother. He's super cool. The other Ron. That guy sucks. I have an Uncle Ron. So for 2nd and goal, Ludden looking, throwing, pickup of maybe 1 right at the out-of-bounds marker. 3rd and goal. Devin, do I think the Browns should have an alternate helmet? Listen, after seeing how creative some teams got this offseason, I'm not opposed. I saw some mock-ups of, ineligible man downfield for the Jags, so no completion. Let's go. White helmets could be cool. Right? That could be fresh. Just catching up on some of the comments here. I liked the Jags' old helmets. The chrome fade. The all black. The worst helmets in football belong to the Arizona Cardinals. A 2nd grader came up with that. 3rd and goal here from the Browns' 9-yard line. Shotgun snap. Ludden looking, surveying, throwing. It's incomplete. in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and goal. Yeah, Nick Harris, I hope he's okay too. I hope Nick Harris is very much okay. That sucked to see. He wasn't talked about a ton in preseason, which means he's probably quietly doing his job correctly. That tends to be the case for offensive linemen. You don't hear about them, means you're doing a good job. They're going for it. Here we go. 3rd and goal. I got my downs mixed up. It's like the Colorado game. A 5th down. Penn State Auburn. 3rd and goal. Lutton rolling out to his right. Looking. Flag on the field. Throwing to the end zone. Intercepted. Intercepted. Let's go. Is that Herb Miller making the pick? Herb Miller for the pick. Now we asked who the flag is. It's on the offense. Way to make a play, Herb. Way to take some initiative. No one told him he had to do that. He's like, I'm going to do that. Way to make a play. You love to see guys who are right on the fringe of the roster, like Herb Miller, make plays in the preseason. Because here's why. Even if there's no room for him on the Browns roster, after this first week of the preseason, every single front office is looking at everyone else's preseason tape so that they can see what the guys are doing. Let's go, Herb. Let's go. Type P for pick in the chat right now. Spam P. Spam pushing P. Way to make a play, Herb. Way to make a play. Let's go. Now, if you are enjoying today's, we're going to put Fox out of sports with this broadcast. But if you have liked what you've seen so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel. How about this? If you hate the Ravens or the Steelers, fine by me. Hit the subscribe button. 418 of you watching. Grant gets it. Grant's pushing P. We're pushing P for the pick. Herb Miller, toe tap interception on the sideline of the end zone. Way to come up with a play, dude. F the Ravens, F the Steelers. Subscribe if you hate those frauds. Talking to you, Art. Tomlin, tripping players on punt coverage. I never understood what was going through Mike Tomlin's mind when he's like, no one's going to notice me if I stick my knee out. There are probably, in all honesty, 50 cameras on the field. That's probably at 40. Get out of here, Tomlin. Who called that pick several minutes ago? Brooke did? Here we go. Here we go. See, this is where like I'm sick. But here we go Brownies chant sucks right now. My voice is just hoarse. But here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woof, woof. Fast player on defense is going to be elite this year. Hate the Ravens more than Pittsburgh. I always think it's a little bit funny, or not funny, interesting to see which team Browns fans hate more, right? Because there's good reasons for both. Personally, I lean towards Pittsburgh. I think it's a little bit of an age thing. I wasn't around for the 95, right? I wasn't around for the move. So, like, if you were, I get it, of course. But Pittsburgh's been tormenting me in my life more. Steelers I hate the most. I get that, for sure. Yeah, I don't worry about the Bengals at all. Browns swept the Bengals last year still. Reminded them who the king of Ohio was. Here we go. So the Browns start at their own 20-yard line after the touchback. And, we got a replay of this one here. Yeah, just a great play by Herb Miller. I mean, the guy, Lutton threw the ball right at him. But we had DeAnthony Bell. So that's our third turnover today for the Browns. You had the pick six from Martin Emerson. DeAnthony Bell forced a fumble. And then you just had that one right there. A lot of turnovers today. Because you had Ford and Dearness Johnson fumble. It's like 5 altogether. Am I forgetting a fumble? I don't think so. Slayer defending Tomlin. Get out of here. Watching the Jumbotron. Why would you watch Jumbotron? It's right in front of you. Why would you go like this to go like that? All right. One play right there goes for nothing. Third down. John Kelly on the rush. Oh. Jacksonville's calling timeouts. Dude, come on. I do want to say this. I'm going to actually make this really quickly. I'm able to whip up graphics here. Oh, get out, Flo. Damn it. Get out. Beat it. Hater. Okay. Post-game. We got a post-game show coming up after this. So don't go anywhere when this game is over, by the way. Okay, 1 second, guys. That should do it. 5 seconds left. Do you believe in miracles? Okay. So, we'll be having a post-game show. Stick around, because we'll be taking things that you guys put in the chat, questions you have, pulling it on screen. So, stay around for the post-game show. It's going to be fun. We're going to break this all down and whatnot. We've got 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game. Results in hand. Browns leading by 11. But we'll be breaking all this down, so make sure you stick around for that. Now, if you want to get on screen, you want to join the show, really simple stuff. Use hashtag Browns or Super Chat. Super Chat, guarantee a spot on screen. 100%. You use hashtag Browns, you're at the mercy of my tired and ill ass to try and pick some questions out of a cluster of the comment section. So use hashtag Browns. What will I know when they do? Kid Wilson ate a half a pizza and 3 beers. All right, it sounds like a really good Friday night. I'm jealous. Not really. I'm on my second Coors Latte. I don't feel all that well, though. I think when I go home, I'm going to pass out the moment my head hits the pillow. So, if you guys want to talk, okay, what's Ernest saying? I'm here listening to the... Yeah, I don't give a crap about the Jags broadcast, Ernest. Sorry. Like, I agree with what you're saying. All right, Rosen takes the snap on 3rd and 8, has pressure, flings it towards the first down, towards the line of scrimmage. Kelly catches it, spins his way towards the first down marker, but he's short by a couple of yards, and that brings up 4th down. So 4th and 4. John Kelly's been busy this game. He's definitely been getting a lot of touches. Okay, I will say this, though. You got to use hashtag Browns. Oh, no, get out. Beat it. Post-game show. You got to use hashtag Browns or Super Chat to get your question on screen. It's that simple. So, hashtag Browns. That way, if you don't do hashtag Browns, software can't pull it. It's just a hassle. Don't do that to me. Use hashtag Browns. Don't at the Browns report, hashtag Browns. Punt on 4th and 4. Jorquez all the way to the 25, and a fair catch is called. Flag falling onto the field towards the end of the play, though. Mike Clark, are you kidding me? Hashtag Super Chat. No, you can't combine the two. It's hashtag Browns or Super Chat. I've never seen anyone do that. That's a first. That is a first right there. Hashtag Super Chat. Wow. That is absolutely a first here. Okay. 1st and 10. Got to put the hashtag next to the Browns, Kelvin. 1st and 10 here for Luton. Snap. Out towards the sideline. A nice tackle made by Moffat. Or Moffitt, what did I say? I don't even know where my head's at this point. 2nd and 8. Mike Clark, good question right there. Throw towards the sticks, and it's caught for the first down in the middle of the field, right at the right hash mark. Less than 3 minutes to play. Jags trying to get some points on the board here. Maybe go for an onside kick. No overtime in preseason. It's either a tie or someone goes for 2 to try and win or lose. 1st and 10. Luton throwing it towards the sideline once again. This time a gain of 8, but a flag comes down. That could be unnecessary roughness on the Browns. I think it might be. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Browns. Yeah. That sucks to see. There's Tony Fields who gets flagged right there. Okay. I don't care. Get those questions going, though. We got a completion right here for the first down and a bunch more along the sideline, and the Jags are knocking on the door of the Browns' red zone with just north of 2.5 to play. So 1st and 10 at Cleveland's 24-yard line. I like your comment, Captain Orange. That's funny. 1st and 10. And he's sacked. Luton goes down on the sack after taking the shotgun snap, and it is Isaiah Thomas. This guy has had an awesome game so far. I believe that is sack number 3 for Thomas. For sure, number 2. Good for him. 2nd and 16. Another shotgun snap. Quick throw out to the sideline. Pickup of about 6 on the play. Brings it back to 2nd and 10 as we get closer to the 2-minute warning, but pushed out of bounds to stop the clock. Get those questions ready for our post-game show. Line them up. Line them up. Hashtag Browns or Super Chat. Get those questions ready. 3rd and 10 here. Shotgun snap to Luton. Looking, throwing towards the end zone, and it hits the ground. It's incomplete. 2 Browns defenders in coverage. So it's 4th down. 4th and 10 at the 2-minute warning. What does Dougie P want to do? Okay, ready? Ready? There's a commercial coming. Beat a flow. Not happening. Not happening. Not on my watch. I get those questions in and see a handful of you guys have already asked. If you haven't yet, we got 407 people watching. Join the postgame show. I think this is like sports radio right here. An opportunity for you guys not to have to call and wait in your car to finally get through to the host. Hashtag Browns, Super Chat, boom, you're on screen and we can talk about the Browns' first preseason game. Josh Dobbs looks good and has a job. I mean, he's definitely looked good. He has shown he can be the backup, and I mean the second-string backup, potentially this season. What do I think about the Lions this year, Heather asks? Well, every time I watch a team on Hard Knocks, I get way too high up on them. And I've watched the first episode already, of course, and I am like, this is a Super Bowl team because Dan Campbell's awesome. No, I think the Lions can be not competitive. They can be better. 3-win team last year. Maybe 6. Maybe they steal a game. They go 7 and 10. Sound about fair to you guys? Right? 7 and 10 for the Lions this year? Johnny, that's not how Super Chatty works, my guy. Dobbs is a rocket scientist. Graduated from the most pristine university in the entire United States. The University of Tennessee, Knoxville. If I do say so myself. Luke, what about the Saints? I will say for the Saints record this year, like it's always ridiculous when people really predict records because like so much changes throughout the season. But I'll say, I think the Saints are. I like Chris Olave a lot so far. Remember back when the Browns were picking in the first round, we were like Garrett Wilson, Traylon Burks. Who should we go with? Chris Olave, he's looked good so far in the Big Easy. but I will say the Saints are a 9-win team, 9-8. I'm not all that sold on Jameis as a winning quarterback. As a fun quarterback, yes. Winning, not so certain. Go Vols, baby. Thoughts on the Steelers this year, Heather asks. Not good. Not good. Pickett and Trubisky have looked awful so far. So if Mason Rudolph really does start this year, which I don't think anyone wants to see that because they know how that story ends, but they don't know how the Trubisky or Pickett story ends. So there's that side of unknown that's intriguing. But I think the Steelers go south of 500 for the first time under Mike Tomlin. I will say the Steelers go 8-9. 8-9 for Pittsburgh. All right, 2-minute warning's over. Here we go. 4th and 10. Luton in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the near side. Takes the snap with time. Throwing. It is incomplete. Turnover on downs. Through the hands of the intended receiver. Had his man, but could not haul it in. And the Browns are a couple kneel downs away from starting the preseason off 1-0. After a bad start to the game, the third string takes the sour taste out of the mouth. So Josh Rosen will get in victory formation, I'm assuming. I really hope the Jags don't call timeouts here. Okay, yeah. So the Browns are going to start kneeling it down here. Let's go. That's a big win, Jigga Buggy. Alrighty, Roo. So, let's get ready for our postgame show. Because game's over. Results over. 24-13. Cleveland Browns taking down the Jags to start the preseason off. Good and bad. Like, you have the idea of, the Browns won. They won convincingly. Yeah. First team offense didn't win. So, there's that. Deshaun Watson did not win. He went 1 for 5. So that sucks to see right there. Give me a minute, guys. I got to update just one graphic before we get started here. And then we're going to go for launch. Okay. Josh Dobbs. This is a one-man army right here, guys. Self-producing today's live show. You know my best friend Marshall Green, usually on the 1s and 2s for me. Not tonight. We miss Marshall. But okay. That's the game. Pretty much. Stefanski and Doug Peterson are hugging at halftime. Browns recover after stumbling to a bad start. Let me get the I just want to see some stats from this game up. Okay. So, we got our post-game show coming up right now. Yeah. I think Ernest said it very well. No Kareem Hunt, no Nick Chubb. I mean, 9 starters sat today. Jacoby Brissett's not a starter. So, don't overreact to... let me throw this up really quickly. Don't go anywhere, guys. Right? Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Amari Cooper, Joel Bitonio, Myles Garrett, Clowney, Johnson, Newsome, Walker. 9 starters. And pretty important guys, too. All did not play today. So, the preseason, I think sometimes as fans we do forget, and this only benefits you when your team, in this case the Browns, did not do well. You remind yourself, that's what the preseason's for. Right? Because you get stumbles and whatnot, and you bounce your way out of it. Okay. Here we go. The broadcast is over just like that. Boop. All right. Let's get those questions ready. Use hashtag Browns or Super Chat. Super Chat skips the line. And no, Devin Young, Denzel Ward did not play. He was one of 4 actual injured players who did not play. Sean Jolly. Let me just get the other one up here. 4 injured guys. Michael Woods, Sean Jolly, Sheldon Day. Those are the 4 injured players who, that's why they did not play. Not because they're healthy and actives. There's optimism that that Denzel Ward will be returning towards the end of this month. About 2 weeks or so. So, keep that in mind as we get closer towards September. Okay. There we go. So, I'm going to lather up the chapstick for a second here. Russell, not long, to answer your question about Conklin. That first team offensive line was not out there for all that long here. Okay, so. We ready to rock and roll? I think so. Just one moment, everyone. Okay, we got some questions coming in. Use hashtag Browns or Super Chat. Robert's here. Robert's an MVP of the comment section. Appreciate you. All right, Ohio Baker. That will be I show fast. Beat it. Yeah, Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen both played for the Jags today. Worth noting. I think so. Okay. I think we are ready to start this post-game show. So, here's how we're going to operate it. Start off with a scoreboard, and then we'll start taking some questions from you guys here. Bingo. Okay. Who do you think you are? I am. All right. Let's jump into a Cleveland. Actually, first question queued up. Okay, here we go. Well, guys, we're going to get into a Cleveland Browns preseason week 1 news and rumors reaction from the game. So, let's go. The Browns' first preseason game is in the books. 24-13 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to break this game down for you. Talk about Deshaun Watson's debut, the injury news on Nick Harris. Could that mean J.C. Tretter returning? All that good stuff stemming from the first preseason game. Matthew Peterson here from the Browns Report by Chat Sports. 2 quick notes. Not feeling the best, so bear with the voice. Self-producing today's video, so we're going to get through this together. But it is coming from our live watch party. So all the questions and comments you're going to see on screen were pulled right from the comment section of viewers during our live watch party. So if you want to be on a future Browns video, join our live watch party. Now, let's just run through some of the notes and the stats from this game here, because I, for one, am not all that interested to know how Jake Luton did for the Jags down the stretch, but let's start with looking at the Browns side of things. Deshaun Watson going 1 for 5 for 7 yards. First play of the game, he overthrows Anthony Schwartz. Schwartz did not help him out much later. He had 2 untimely drops. All in all, not the best debut for Deshaun Watson. Again, he didn't play that much. A series and a half, right? Dearness Johnson fumbled the football the second time, and that was the night for Watson. So you didn't get to see a ton from number 4. Would you have liked to see more/better stuff from it? Yeah, I would say that's something that we'd all like to have seen, but that's all right. That was not in the cards here. So with that in mind here, let's talk about the offensive line because Nick Harris did go down with an injury. Now, as I'm filming this right now, do not have an update on this one for you guys here on the severity of the injury. But looking at TweetDeck here, not seeing any update here. Maybe by the time you're watching this, we know what the outcome is. But the question remains, could J.C. Tretter be coming back? Ethan Posick is the backup center. I don't want to see that show for 17 weeks. There's a reason why the Seahawks moved on from him. He's a good backup center. I don't know if he's going to be a starting center for the Cleveland Browns this season. So could Tretter come back? It was always a bit interesting, the departure, because it seemed like it was all financial based. And if that was the case, why has no other team picked him up so far? We've already started the first week of the preseason. Shocking to see him still on the street, honestly, for how he played last year. So let me ask this question right now. Would you guys want J.C. Tretter back on the Browns? Y for yes or N for no. You know the routine. Love to see what everyone in the dog pound has to say. Let me know if you would like to see J.C. Tretter return to the Browns if Nick Harris's injury is as serious as it looked to be after the cart came on the field for him. So, moving along here, we're going to look at some questions that you guys, the viewers, because that's what Chat Sports is all about here, asked during our live show. So, let's start things off here by checking out a question regarding who else but, of course, right, Deshaun Watson. So, Mirko Glavin asking, what are your thoughts on Watson's forgettable performance? Was he worth it? Okay, everyone, take a deep breath, myself included. It's the preseason. Stop. Do not overreact to the preseason to the point where you actually believe where you're overreacting. It is okay to say things that make you, stemming from this game, like, oh my God, is Anthony Schwartz not the real deal? Is he not worth a third-round pick? That's okay to say as long as you don't go to bed at night thinking after 2 series he's toast, or after 2 series Deshaun Watson is donezo. But, yes, it was not an ideal debut, okay? Seemed like the whole football world was rooting against him, and they got what they were looking for. So, not ideal. Now, there are some other bright spots from this offense. Jerome Ford and Martin Emerson, 2 rookies, looked awesome. Loved what I saw out of them. Jerome Ford with probably the play of the game. I mean, Martin Emerson, with the play of the game here. We can pull up the stats once again here and see how how Jerome Ford fared. But overall, I mean, those are 2 players. Jerome Ford led the team in rushing with 10 carries, 57 yards, 4 receptions for 45 yards. He scored 2 touchdowns, the only 2 offensive touchdowns all day. And then Martin Emerson had a 75-yard pick 6. Jerome Ford looked great, guys. Like, you can overreact when it's good. Don't overreact too much when it's bad, okay? Let it fit your narrative. Have some fun with it. But Jerome Ford, I mean, the Josh Dobbs, and we'll talk about Dobbs in a moment too, because he looked very nice for a backup quarterback tonight. Ford looked great. I mean, he had that big run to set up his first touchdown run when the Browns offense was just stale and stagnant. Nothing was going. And it's preseason. It's the first time they've played together as a team this go around. That is to be expected. That is okay. Honestly, wouldn't want a team that peaks in the preseason anyway. A bad time to peak. Talking to the Ravens. Enjoy your 21 preseason straight wins. We know how that's doing the postseason for you. But as for Jerome, like Martin Emerson, did you guys, was it just me? Or was everyone else watching this game like blown away to his size, right? To actually see him in a Browns uniform on the field, it looked like a wide receiver who was like in Leatherheads, like John Krasinski, who lined up on the other side of the field, and you're like, he's way too big to be a DB. His size, his wingspan, everything. Loved what I saw out of the rookie. He did give up that big play to Zay Jones early in the game. Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, they looked great. Give credit where credit is due. Those guys looked like they're picking up where they left off in Clemson, but loved what I saw out of them. All right, let's get some more questions here on screen. See what you guys want to talk about following this game. I think we need to do it. I like this question coming in right now. Okay, just one moment. Here it is. Ernest Badger saying, we never saw the first team defense like Jacksonville played their defense. Exactly. Okay? Handful of healthy inactives for this game, including Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney. Denzel Ward was still out with a foot injury. No John Johnson. No Greg Newsome. It's okay. All right? Herb Miller had a nice pick at the end of the game. D'Anthony Bell with an awesome forced fumble. So, not an issue right there. Let's run through some more questions here. Knock some of these out here. I like this one here. Okay. Marcellus Spencer. I like the idea of talking about Josh Dobbs. QB1, slow it down. Appreciate the nice comment at the end. So let's actually take this time to talk about Josh Dobbs because Dobbs was awesome. 10 for 13, 108 yards, 1 touchdown. He just looked very calm in the pocket, didn't he? Didn't Dobbs look like he was not in a rush and he knew this offense for years? Now, here's what I'll say on Dobbs. He has an important preseason to be had because if/when a Deshaun Watson suspension is officially ruled and whatnot, Jacoby Brissett moves up, Dobbs moves up. Dobbs needs to prove to Andrew Berry, you can sleep at night knowing I could be on the field after one play, right? God forbid that were to happen to Jacoby Brissett. Do not panic if I have to come in for a half or play a game, right? Hold on to the season for a little bit if I'm not the long-term backup. But Dobbs tonight, he looked great. He was definitely the better Josh. Better Josh. Josh Dobbs or Josh Rosen. Type 15 for Dobbs. Type 19 for Rosen. I'm rolling with Josh Dobbs. No doubt about it. All right. Next question coming in here. We'll keep it Browns related, Darko. Ask about Zach Wilson's injury. Maybe by the time you're watching this, you know more than I do, but not looking good here. Looking for some other questions here. I like this one right now. Grade the defensive tackle starter. So Jordan Elliott and Taven Bryan started. Elliott had a good play. Had a good sack, right? Jordan Elliott, let's pull up his box score really quickly and get the exact final numbers for what he did. But I thought Jordan Elliott looked pretty good. I mean, 3rd-round pick out of Mizzou. No, I just had 1 QB hit. Yeah, he had the forced QB hit. But another, what I'm thinking of is the defensive end out of, Oklahoma, who was just awesome. Isaiah Thomas, right? He looked great. Trying to see what his stats are. He had 2 sacks. 2 sacks and 3 tackles for loss. Isaiah Thomas looked really good coming off the edge here. So there were definitely some hidden gems. I mean, Herb Miller, that's kind of the beauty of when you get to see these backups play and whatnot. You're just hoping they can make a name for themselves, and if it's not with the Browns, they can try to make enough plays in preseason to land on someone else's roster. But hopefully, these guys stick around with the Browns because if they play like that in the regular season, granted, a lot different going up against a backup 3rd-string right tackle or left tackle or wide receiver than the real deal, but still looked good early on for some of these UDFAs and some of these rookies picked by Andrew Berry here. All right, let's get some more questions here on screen right now. Let's go with Mike Clark. Do you think Dobbs will get the starting position when the regular season? Nope. Mark, we'll keep your question nice and short. That's a big fat no for me. All right, Luke, opinions on Deshaun Watson. It's preseason. You would have liked to have seen more, not more, but better from him. He played more than I expected. He played 2 series. So, sure, it would have been nice if Anthony Schwartz caught some of those passes to keep some of those drives alive, and we could have seen more passes from him. Instead, he goes 1 for 5 for 7 yards. He had a bad overthrow on his first play. Other than that, it's a small sample size. The guy threw 5 passes, and he didn't have his starting running backs. He didn't have his starting receiver. He didn't have his starting left guard. You know, he lost his starting center after the second play of the game or whatever. Yeah, not ideal situation for him. Now he's also going up against the Jags, primarily backup-ish defense. They're not throwing everything at him. They're not throwing exotic blitz packages and whatnot, so you can take that also into account. But it's preseason week 1. Do not overreact too much to this, please. I am begging you guys. Do not walk away from this thinking, oh, God, did we make a mistake going for Deshaun Watson because of 4 incompletions on 5 passes? No, do not do that. Deshaun Watson is a very, 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 very talented quarterback. When it's regular season football and it's actually important, then it will change. Preseason, first time playing football in I think we all saw the number on Twitter, 520-something days. Yeah, he might overthrow someone on the first pass. I'm not going to sweat over it. I'm not going to lose my mind over that. Now, if you are looking for a Browns YouTube channel throughout this entire regular season, make sure you subscribe because here we go. We are less than 500 subs away from reaching 11K, which I want to do by week 1. So please, if you have not subscribed yet and you're looking for a Browns YouTube channel to keep you plugged in and informed throughout the entire season, you found the right one. Hit that sub button down below, and let's talk more Brownies together. Let's go back to just talking about this game in general, just some other players that I had kind of notes and observations on and whatnot from the first preseason game. So, Jerome Ford, just to kind of expand on him a little bit, looked great, right? Did he not? Jerome Ford looked like someone that is in line to take on a lot more of a workload for years to come. I think if I'm Andrew Berry, and you had Kareem Hunt say, extend me or trade me, Jerome Ford just proved Andrew Berry right. Got Kareem Hunt for one last year in his contract, and then I'm ready to go with Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford. Because Jerome Ford showed he can be an asset in the passing game as well. That's definitely something to keep an eye on for what Jerome Ford's workload looks like throughout this preseason. Talking about other rookies too, Martin Emerson, like we mentioned earlier, it was a great pick six. If you missed it, he just stole the ball right out of the receiver's hands. Nice run back for 75 yards to the house. I mean, really changed the game around. The Jags had all the momentum up to that point. After that, it was all Browns. There was no doubt about it. So there was a lot of positivity that came out of that pick six from Martin Emerson. Great to see. I mean, it's always preseason, so it's I don't think that counts as his first NFL touchdown, even though it was a preseason touchdown. But still, that's the kind of momentum boost you want to see right there. Again, you didn't have even Greg Newsome suit up and play. Greedy Williams had a penalty early on. He was okay while he was in. The Jags, I'll say this, the Jags' first-team offense against the Browns' first-team offense, Jags' first-team defense, Jags' first-team offense against the Browns' half-team defense or whatever, the Jags were the better team in the first quarter. Trevor Lawrence and Etienne and Zay Jones, they were moving the ball down at their leisure. The Browns, with their starters or whatever starters play tonight, lost. Josh Dobbs won this game. Jerome Ford won this game. Emerson's pick six won this game. The Browns starters against the Jags starters edged to Jacksonville. And that's the thing where you walk away from this thinking, hey, the Browns won 24-13. They looked good in the preseason. Yeah, Josh Dobbs looked good against the Jags' third-string defense. Don't be fooled. The guys that are really going to be playing in September did not play their best football tonight. That's okay. It is preseason. Jacksonville also playing in their second preseason game. Maybe you want to give them an advantage for that. On the road, preseason, there's no crowd effect playing in Jacksonville. So that's what we got on that front. Let's run through one or two more quick questions, and then we'll call that a post-game show before we get out of here. But make sure you follow me on Twitter, by the way, at Matthew Petey, if you haven't already. That way you guys can stay in the know when it comes to the latest Browns news and rumors and all that good stuff here. So, got a question coming in from Captain Orange and MVP at the channel. Schwartz's bust is Felton's birthday. He also has Grant's reps now. Okay, I like that you mentioned this, Captain Orange. Jamarcus Bradley just running with the return coverage team, right? Kick return, punt return, filling in for Jakeem Grant. Pretty interesting to see right there that it was all Jamarcus Bradley. I did not see that coming, personally. I thought at least Stefanski would throw different players in there to see what other guys could offer. Now, Demetric Felton, without doing anything himself, has had a great training camp. And it's unfortunate that it has to be this way, but it is a numbers game in the NFL. Only 53 spots. As injuries happen, it's going to benefit some guys. And you're right, Captain Orange. With Jakeem Grant unfortunately being placed on IR, Anthony Schwartz just not being reliable after the first preseason game. there is definitely a more of a mindset, I would think, in Berea of we have to keep Demetric Felton because we do not have confidence in this current receiver room after the top two guys. Didn't see it. David Bell didn't record a catch, so only a preseason game. But regardless, there is definitely a sense of we can't be releasing and not holding on to proven talent on offense because of hopeful talent we're going to get out of Anthony Schwartz. You see what I'm saying? All right, we got a quick super chat to hit. Really appreciate anyone that donates to the show. Always great to see people donating to the show and whatnot. This one coming in from Young Sky. Thank you so much. $2 super chat. Let me give you a quick beers cheers. Okay, Young Sky. Ford did well, and Emerson's pick six was awesome. The two rookies looked great. Good. Andrew Barry sat down going, all right, Stefanski, I gave you some talent in this draft class, right? Did a lot of things to help you out, put together a good football team in terms of just this draft class so far. Perrion Winfrey, let me see what he did, just stats-wise, but he didn't make any big notable plays, only one tackle. But still, Emerson had a great pick six. So here's what I'll say really quickly. George Pickens has looked awesome in training camp for Pittsburgh, and I tweeted out a little while ago, really hope Emerson looks like the real deal because Pickens would have been maybe nice with the Browns' original second-round pick. But all of a sudden, pick up some extra draft capital, move back, and get Emerson. That's going to be a nice cornerback to pair with Greg Newsome and Denzel Ward for years to come. And Jerome Ford, he looked awesome. Fumble sucked. Welcome to the NFL. That's what I'll say about the rookie right there. All right, I think we're going to take one or two more questions here. Ohio Biker, is it time to panic at wide receiver? No, I don't think so. It's a preseason game. You didn't have Amari Cooper out there. Donovan Peoples-Jones, let me see how many targets he even got. I think he just had the one, right? DPJ didn't even get a target. So, yeah, not concerned right there. Let me give a quick plug to Griffin Stewart. Second-year tight end out of Pitt. He had a very good game. He came with some nice plays. Didn't see a lot from Njoku. Johnny Stanton had a nice tight end reception. We're going to see him used more as a tight end this year. But, no, I'm not panicking about the wide receiver room after one preseason game. I don't think I'm panicking. I'm not panicking. I'm a little cautious about Schwartz because we are fortunately seeing him prove what a lot of us have said, which is there's a lot of fast people in the world. Just because you're a track star doesn't mean you can play football. And Schwartz, you can get open all you want. Doesn't help if you can't catch the football. You know what I mean? So I'm not panicking at the wide receiver position. I'm more so worried about J.C. Treader or Nick Harris and about bringing back J.C. Treader. So that's what I'm thinking about right there. All right, I think that's going to do it for us here. Really, oh, yeah, super chat. Da-da-da. Mac, my guy, we'll get that on screen here, beating the buzzer before we get out of here. Appreciate all the donations to the show. If you're watching this later, you can always drop a super thanks here, and we'll get your super thanks on a future show. So we'll get this one last super chat on screen. But other quick thoughts I had from the game here. Could we retire number 19? It was weird saying Josh Rosen wear that. You know what I'm saying? All right, Mac here with a super chat here. Mac, shout out to the rookies I feel making the roster. Ford, Isaiah Thomas, Emerson, DeAnthony Bell, and Perrion Winfrey. So DeAnthony Bell had an awesome punch fumble, right? And the Browns safety room is a little bit full-ish, right? Well, let's go through the names here. Grant Delpit, John Johnson, Ronnie Harrison, A.J. Green. He's a corner. You might see him move, but regardless, DeAnthony Bell's right there with the Richard LeCount. Right, last year you saw the Browns roll with, for the most part, it was Bell, Johnson, Harrison, and LeCount, four safeties. Joe Woods likes to use more DB sets, extra three safety sets. Hopefully DeAnthony Bell can put together a good enough tape and resume this preseason to force Andrew Berry to make a very difficult decision. But yeah, rookies look good. Starters, not so much. Rookies, they look good. So great to see that from them over there. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for our post-game recap. We'll get to the scoreboard one last time. Remind everyone just how, we like to see scores in America. That's just the way we're built on, That's just the way we operate here. So, one last time. 24-13, Browns win week 1 of the preseason. Josh Dobbs looked great through the air, really making a case to be that third-string quarterback ahead of Josh Rosen. Did not feel like there was much competition after that game. And Jerome Ford was definitely the star on offense. Martin Emerson, the star on defense. Watson, underwhelming in his debut. Nick Harris with an injury. Makes you wonder if J.C. Treader is on speed dial for Andrew Berry. A lot of fun news and rumors coming out of week 1 of the preseason, which is why you got to keep it right here on the Cleveland Browns Report for the best Browns coverage. Okay. Chris, that's very nice of you. Great show. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan, we missed you during the watch party, but I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Captain Orange. I'm sick, so I'm gonna sign off here. Unless we get a super chat in. Super chat, cheers to you. We'll put your question on screen. If not, we'll probably pack it up and call it a night. Awesome to see this kind of turnout. This is the kind of turnout I needed to have to tell my bosses, give me the studio space so that we can do more Browns live streams. You guys showed up. That was awesome. Okay. All right. That is going to do it for us. Great video, Oren. Thank you very much. Good night. Was it 10:30 on the East Coast now? So that is going to do it. We're going to sign off here. And I will be, of course, back in the office tomorrow. You guys are crazy if you think I'm not coming in and talking about the Browns. But we'll be talking about the Cleveland Browns football and whatnot. All right, signing off. Browns 1-0 in the preseason.